you. If you're born with Jack.
You know there's something wrong with you.
That's
No,
the
that
love
means
of
you're
Ezra.
saving yourself for Ezra. That means you
Dude,
get
you
to
know,
bang
you can
God.
fuck a goddess. I'll do it.
I think
How does Ezra look like?
I think
She's a 10 out of
She's
10.
like a blind lady.
I think N is wearing a double-sided chastity belt too to protect both sides.
Ezra's like a
right?
blind lady
Wait,
who was
double-sided
a regular
chastity?
person.
I heard our music, but it didn't get
You
the
know-
Protect his butt too or something?
didn't get the
What's
signal.
Mystipedia? Okay.
You know, I'm surprised nobody tried becoming like a priest of Ezra because you could technically control the fog to a certain extent.
No, they
Get on the
can't.
fucking
No, they
piece
can't.
over?
They can?
Yeah.
Well, that's something that's been changed. What'd you say? Oh, just call it Curse of Strahd-Chapter 2 or
Alright,
whatever.
we're already on.
Oh, we're
Oh,
on.
we're
I'm
on.
a picture of Ezra.
She's like blind, I think. Here's a picture. She's like either wears a hood. Or...
They never make anybody in D&D ugly except
No,
witches.
no,
This looks like a woman.
she's a goddess first off. She has different forms, and she's supposed to be above a
this
20.
one.
She's a natural goddess.
Sexy
Above a
vampire
20,
creatures.
what, in like a Dracula?
Yeah, yeah. Except
Like, look,
except technically
this is a picture of
Ezra is
Ezra. in
both
one of them.
good,
Yeah, Ezra's
evil,
pretty.
Yeah.
neutral.
It was supposed to be a cute, beautiful girl.
Oh, no, she's pretty young. She kind of looks like a fairy or something.
But she's
I don't
god.
see a picture of her, man.
Oh, you know, she just looks really little in the picture.
Hang on, show me.
Probably perspective.
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, she's cute.
Oh shit.
We're only gonna go through
Sarah,
the
pass
first
me anything.
paragraph.
I look forward to trying to bang her in the
Nothing.
game.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right.
When do we find her?
Welcome to the League of Roses. And before you sits the Order of the White Rose. And let's hear it for the Order of the White Rose.
Yeah!
Oh, I love those guys. They're
We've been
great.
getting robbed since the very beginning by hives.
And
Yeah,
now
I know.
Now the Vistani.
Okay, so you just hate everybody.
Yeah,
It's a hate fest.
it's
Everybody.
us against the world.
Yes,
He's an equal opportunity hater.
Yeah.
that's nice to know.
Once they break Grutz's trust,
That's
Grutz,
really nice to know.
Grutz is now going to have
Okay.
trust issues.
So we're starting our second chapter of the Curse of Strahd. It's very exciting. We're playing the game, so the adventure. So after almost 3 years of being together, and then almost a year with Sal and Meagan is missing tonight. We'll wave hi to Meagan,
Hello.
and
Hello.
hopefully she can join us by phone, or somehow we'll see if that's possible.
Let me send her a link in case she.
Now by phone.
Oh, but won't.
By bone.
All right. So I'm just
Yeah,
not
by
going to go
phone,
down
phone,
that
phone talk.
So we'll do a little bit of introductions, which we do every time, and we'll do a little recap, and then we'll get right into it. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's figure out who's the first victim. Does anybody want to volunteer?
I'll volunteer.
Okay, go ahead. Start.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I play the character Randolph the Pale. Randolph the Pale is not Gandalf
The white.
White.
the white or gray, depending on what movie.
You know, that's a real close comparison. I never even thought of it.
Yeah, I know. It's not like I told the story last week.
Yes,
That
and
was
you recognize
oddly
it?
familiar, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's essentially a wild mage, so what it means is he can cast spells, but there's a chance something can go wrong. That could be switching personalities, switching voices, or it could be something bad for the caster, such as having a fireball get casted over your head. And all of these things pretty much happen at some point during the game we were playing. And I believe the question of the day was...
Who in the party would your character prioritize rescuing in the event of a dire circumstance?
In this case, it'd probably be Jiminy.
Oh God, you're kidding!
Yeah,
All right.
He knows Jiminy pretty much. I think the longest
Hell yeah.
besides N,
Jiminy
but N's not here right now.
Okay.
So and plus Jiminy went with him on his quest to poison the Boyarsky.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Jiminy's
guys
a
have
bro.
become bros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Squish guy's blood.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think
Yeah.
anybody would pick Jimmy. Okay.
What,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never think that,
Yeah, you
but
never
at
think
least
that,
someone
huh?
always picks
Yeah.
him once.
Because you run away from everything, so that's not.
That's because I'm
exactly-
under-leveled when we go up against everything.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. You're just a coward.
That's not entirely true.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
He's
that's
an
interesting
underleveled
choice.
coward.
An underleveled and a coward.
No,
Okay.
that's not true. I mean, you want me to die? I could die again. Add Jimmy to the graveyard.
His courageousness.
Too late
is
now.
under-
I've only got
underleveled.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
9.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh.
12 in the graveyard.
Oh, well, so,
Yeah.
all right.
Underestimated.
All right, so we'll make sure. It's good to know that if the group goes down, you're going
Yeah.
to save Jimmy.
Yeah.
I don't think you're held to that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's okay.
We'll see.
Not confirmed until it actually happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hi. My name's Richard, and I play the character Grutz, the wizard. Grutz does a lot of spells like crush and smash and stuff like that. He even has a self-moving beard that moves on its own will. And he has a little pipe that does smoked things for whatever he wants. Can make anything out of smoke. It's pretty great.
What a great wizard
Yeah,
he
what
is.
a great wizard
And
Grutz
he is
is.
how tall?
7'10", 290 pounds of pure muscle.
Yeah, like every wizard.
Yeah, like every wizard.
And he is a half orc, you said.
Yes,
Like
half orc.
every-
And he's gray skinned.
Gray skin.
Yes. Scaly?
No,
No scaly?
no.
He's not a
I thought
dragon
orcs were
boy.
kinda-
Yeah, I'm not a dragon king.
Okay, so they just have tough skin.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
tough
they're kind of
skin.
like
Okay.
elephant
kinda-
skin.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
it's much
Seems like a
tougher.
good-
Elephant skin.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Like
Like
a
a
rhino.
rhino.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. And
All
if
right.
so if Grutz has to save people in the group, there'd be 2 people he prioritizes.
Well, wait a minute. Grutz is the kind of wizard that carries an axe or a hammer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Like all wizards,
Like
one
all
of the
wizards.
two.
Like, I don't need to.
Axe or hammer.
Grutz don't need to
Sharp.
explain.
Yeah.
Grutz don't need to explain.
I think Grutz is confused. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Grutz would have 2 people he'd want to save.
Now, that's not fair.
Well, if it's one, it's Chimney.
But he does have 2 arms.
Grutz will pick Chimney.
Fuck yeah.
Emergency rations.
He's down to only one leg,
Be-
though.
because of the chicken legs? Or, no, I think he just means him.
It's because Jiminy's plump. It lasts.
No,
longer.
Jiminy gave away all his
Grutz-
chicken legs for a
Grutz
peacock leg.
sees the
Human.
peak human that is Chimney.
Grutz eats human.
Oh, you would eat him.
Yeah, but I'm not a human. I'm a halfling.
Okay.
Grutz sees,
Okay, that makes sense.
Grutz see the peakness of
I
Chimney.
didn't see Jiminy. as
Jiminy
a-
could
as a-
do
Jiminy
food.
is like
It's a
Japanese
buffet.
cow.
Jiminy could be weapon.
A5 Wagyu.
Yeah.
Jimmy
over
could be
here.
weapon.
Technically Wagyu beef.
Chimney
Yeah.
could become a weapon.
Kobe
could
He's
half-
become-
as
halfling.
much fat as he is meat.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he's
Okay.
got
more
that
fat
marble.
than
He's got
me.
that
Yeah.
marble
I never
meat.
thought of him that way. All right. Okay.
Chimney could be cushion.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
Yeah,
things.
Jimmy's
in
a
the
good
wrong
pillow.
one.
He's like the
So it's two Jimmy.
He's the Swiss Army
knife.
man.
He's the Swiss
You
Army
can
knife.
literally
pretty
make a
much.
water skin out of
I
it.
would never
Yeah.
have picked him. All right. Okay.
You could use
He's
that
a
shit,
flotation
like, you know that
device.
scene from Empire Strikes Back when they open the Tauntaun? That's Jiminy. You could just
Yeah.
hide him. Might be a little tight for Grutz, but for most other people,
Have you,
it'd be okay.
With
have
all
you seen
of
those
his
pillows
guts
they made like
spilling
the
out.
Kirby where you stick your head inside?
Oh god.
Jiminy may be only
Okay.
be 2'4", but he's
Yeah, yeah.
he's
You're not.
6 foot wide.
You want to put him on your head.
6 foot
You
wide.
can save your head. Okay. And your second one, because
Would
you
be
said.
Epion.
Oh.
Okay.
Grutz like the tunes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Grutz believes.
So if you're gonna go down, you're gonna go down with a beat.
Yes, it's like the one violin.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
music
Titanic.
makes life worth living.
Yeah. Whether you're winning or losing.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
Play a dire soundtrack.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Next
And
up.
I'm Salvatore. I play the bard Epion. A man of music and wits and colorful clothes. Got some neat weapons now too, but they got stolen. So can't use them at the moment. But he'll find them again. He'll find them again.
So he's a normal guy, right?
What do you mean?
Well, he's not-
Size wise? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
pretty
huge.
pretty
he's not
standard
small.
size wise.
Standard-
Yeah.
He's one of the few standards we got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing super
Nothing
amazing. Yeah,
strange.
not really tiny, not really big.
This
no.
group will influence that.
Yeah, you know.
All right. And
Uh,
so your question is, who in the party would Epion prioritize rescuing in dire circumstances?
God, I hope it's Jiminy
In
Carlyle.
dire circumstances. What does it mean? Like if they were all going
Everybody's
to die?
going down. Yeah,
Except
something's
you.
You
bad.
can only grab
person.
one person. and drag
There's
them
only
out of the
one
chaos.
person you can save.
You know who it
I
is.
would-
It starts
I
with a
would
J and ends
say-
with an Carlyle.
I would say Grutz.
There you go.
Because
Okay, there we
if
go.
I could save Grutz, there's a very good chance he might be able to save somebody
Jimmy.
else as well. Or whatever threat there is, there's a good chance he would be able to help fight it in a powerful way.
Yeah. Okay. So now that makes sense to me. Okay.
Look at that.
Makes a sense.
Also, I get along with him.
Yeah.
Everybody gets along with
Yeah, Grutz is friend. Grutz like friends.
Yeah.
Well, I'd also
Everybody
save Diurd because she has a nice butt.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you can say that. All right. Because you need a nice butt when you're going down. Right?
Hey, if
Can't
That
find a
doesn't sound
dragon.
hey, you need a reason
You
to
gotta
live.
compromise.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
You know.
Yeah.
And a nice butt has inspired many a man to live.
That's not
So
wrong.
that's it's also inspired
It's
many
also,
men to die.
it's also caused more death than anything, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Get
both said basically.
straight
Wars
to
were
being
fought
to
over
kill.
women.
Yeah, that's very true. That's funny. Okay, next up.
I'm Sarah. I play 2 characters. The first one is N. He
Trojan
is an
Boy.
84-year-old human paladin for the Church of
Horse
Ezra. And if he had to save anyone in a fight,
Jiminy
he's
Carlyle.
thinking logically he would save his brother because his brother could
Carlyle.
potentially heal or bring back.
There we go. That makes sense.
That's a
Yes.
cop out.
That makes sense to me.
That's a cop out.
Yes.
That's strategic.
Yes, he is the
Yes.
only person I think that can heal, unless Epion, can you heal?
Yeah, I can
Grutz
heal.
can heal.
Yeah, I can heal.
Grutz can heal.
How can you heal?
Yeah, Grutz
Oh.
is a great healer.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have a decent healing.
He knows his
capability.
brother has the potential to learn the Revivify spell. So,
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, because then you can bring everybody else back.
yeah.
N chooses W, W chooses N because
Well, no, because my second character is W. He's N's younger brother.
Jiminy Carlyle.
He's a witch, which is kind of like a mix between a cleric and a sorcerer or warlock. And he would choose Diurd because he doesn't want to let a lady die. He wouldn't stand knowing that he let a lady die.
Okay, that makes sense.
This
Yeah,
is bullshit.
that's total chivalry. Totally fits
He's
what
the
his character.
chivalrous knight.
Yeah, the
He's a
chivalrous knight.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay.
Chivalry.
And N is right now not with the group.
Yes.
He's on a sabbatical.
Yes.
He's off on a religious.
He's making his oath.
He's yes,
On
so to speak.
vacation.
But we'll get to that in a second with a little bit of a recap. Okay, and W, you said last time is 6'4".
Yes.
See, I got to remember that.
Brown haired, blue eyes.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't you
he
get
got turned
taller?
normalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to
Although
remember.
He doesn't have frog's features anymore because it was removed.
No, he still has that. If you read your curse, the curse is retained.
Oh no,
so
it's
he's-
if you remove the necklace.
Yeah, if
it's
the
gone.
necklace got removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
If the
think you
necklace-
better.
I don't think you can remove
No,
it.
it's
It's
a
a,
thing.
it's a curse necklace.
Yeah, I think you can't take it off.
Generally, if the
Yeah,
curse.
No, you better read it again.
Yeah,
Just
I
check it,
read
okay?
it. I read it. It says right here. This necklace is cursed, attuning the curse to your target by remove curse spell or similar. Removing the necklace. Oh.
Yeah.
It fails to end it.
Like that.
Fails to end it.
She's
Okay.
DM
she's
is on.
she was
Another fun fact. He's a frog.
He's slimy like a frog.
she was reading the scroll with her
And
slimy
It's okay.
hands.
And he
It's okay.
eats bugs.
It's like
You're a
children
toady.
basement.
So now he eats
Yeah,
bugs.
basically.
But that's good because he can live off of bugs.
Yeah.
There
But he
you go.
can swim really well.
Now the girls may not
Grutz
like
can
that
swim.
sliminess. You said
Girls
you
might like that long
slimy
frog
men,
tongue.
but I don't
Yeah,
think
she
most women
claims to
like.
like slimy men.
Yeah.
I've tried covering
You know
myself
what?
in
Is the
Nickelodeon
frog
gag.
slime a
It
psychedelic?
didn't do shit.
No, you have not.
She's like, if you
You're-
did,
That's exactly why
I
it
would
didn't
do.
work. You weren't even looking.
It's nature's natural lubricant.
Yeah, sure. That's what I'll say. I'll
know
go get
it-
some Nickelodeon gag.
Grutz might
Sounds
need
like an
that.
ad.
Let's
Yeah,
do that on your
everybody
anniversary.
needs a little bit of
Grutz is a
that.
bit
Nature's
big.
natural
Wow.
lubricant.
I could start a lubricant business.
You have, so you're all slimy now.
Yes.
Remember that.
It's
And,
organic.
so your skin's slimy,
Yes.
your hands, your face,
It's
your
very
forehead.
clammy.
Nothing. Yeah, you're clammy. You don't necessarily drip per se,
Yeah, it's just clammy.
but you're clammy. And
And he
So
eats
it's like
bugs,
shell almost.
But he could
Yeah.
swim and he can breathe underwater
It
for an
just
hour
means
and then
if
he
you
can
touch
jump
it, it's
high.
just-
so there are still
lightning.
benefits, but you know, it depends on whether how you look at it. Isn't it the way it is in life, huh?
Makes him different.
I think there's more benefits than downsides.
You think so?
Yeah.
Having to eat flies and stuff. What if you're in a place where there's no bugs for you to eat because you can't eat regular food?
I mean, there's very few places there is no bugs,
There's
but there
bound
is
to
other
be
food.
worms in the ground.
I don't
Bugs
know.
are
I
all
just
over
I
the
was just
place.
proposing it. I mean I could think of. I can't think. Why Disneyland? They don't have bugs.
Yeah, they do.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Bugs
Like
everywhere.
mosquitoes, they actually give you
I thought it-
mosquitoes.
I
They
thought
may
it
not
was-
have it in the front, but they certainly got it all in the back.
Yeah, I've seen
Okay,
roaches, I've
now
seen
you're going to get
rats.
us in big trouble. You
Yeah,
can say all you want about all kinds of
Hey,
things. but you can't
if you've
talk
got
about
any
bugs.
type
I
of
got it
normal,
here.
I
if
get
you've
those
got any
scruples.
type of non-insect food, if you leave it around for a little while, you'll have insect food.
That's true.
All right. Well, as long as you like it and you're comfortable with it, and all the girls are too. I know that that's important to W. So
I just hope whoever took off Grutz's pants
He still's got his 19 charisma.
saw how big of a dick he had and felt ashamed.
okay. Well, all right. That somehow didn't come up in your biography. So all right. We'll finally end up with.
Hi, I'm Mike. I play Jiminy Carlyle. He's
Very
a,
good.
2'4" tall, 200-pound halfling hunter. Specifically hunts the Woodworthians of Woodworthia in the land of Kenulot.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, you got the size in. That's what's important.
Yeah.
So since everybody, or at least a quarter of this group, says that they would pick you, Jiminy, to prioritize and rescue, I think it'll be interesting. And don't say yourself. Who in the party would your character prioritize rescuing in dire
You
circumstances?
see, I was gonna say myself.
Yeah, don't say yourself.
But I'm smarter than that. Mine's very similar to Grutz's, actually. You see, I would pick Grutz first, specifically for rations.
Well, there's a lot of him for you to eat.
Exactly.
Ah,
All I gotta
see.
do is slit his throat in his sleep. He'll never know.
Lots of leg of lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So vice versa. I never thought
Yeah,
of that.
exactly.
Yeah.
He's
Secretly,
big.
they're thinking of eating each other.
Yeah.
That's
They're both just
you know
like,
what?
man.
Under dire circumstances, I guess I can
Funnily
understand.
enough,
but
I think
my-
Grutz was the most. Oh no, wait, Diurd and Grutz.
No,
were the most
Grutz has
chosen.
no body fat. What are you talking about? He's
Diurd
not
and
gonna
Grutz have
taste
the most
tall.
They were the most chosen.
Sorry,
Chosen.
Jiminy
He's
Carlyle
7'4".
doesn't taste. He's
7'10".
He's 5 feet taller than him.
7'10".
7'10", 5.5 feet taller than him.
No, yeah.
That's 5.5. That's
But
like
he
he
has
can
Yeah,
eat
zero
it 3 times.
that's a good lead over.
He has 0% body fat.
Yeah,
so
I don't
it's
have
gonna
any
be the
body
most
fat.
like chewiest
That's
meat you
true.
can possibly imagine.
Look, do you think Jiminy Carlyle cares? He'll
Yeah,
suck the
but
bone
he-
marrow out of his
but
bones.
wait,
He
he's
doesn't
gonna
care.
be just all fat.
So it's like the
You
prime
could go
rib.
with all white meat and go with Randolph
It's
the
the
Pale.
prime. It's the
Oh,
prime
that's my
rib.
second choice. Randolph's a bro.
So let's just
Okay.
He
say
comes with a castle.
he's like the prime rib.
Or a tower, I guess, but...
You mean
You
a
know.
limp penis?
So that is
Sure,
also
yeah.
what crossed my mind. I was real surprised nobody picked Randolph.
Yeah, big
'Cause
Randolph.
I would have picked Randolph because he's able to produce that tower, and you can hide in the tower. And I didn't think of it for food,
Randolph's a homie.
but Randolph can
Yeah,
produce
he's
a
got a
place
home.
where you
He's
can
He's
go
the only
and hide
other
away.
person who thinks logically.
But I was being a
Grutz thinks
coward.
logically.
Not entirely. Jiminy Carlyle may have voted you as president, but he's still on Randolph's side. 'cause
He voted for you
Randolph's
for
the
president?
Yeah,
squad.
everyone voted for Grutz to be leader.
Oh, leader.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
I never voted for you.
Ah, there we go. Some dissent. There we go.
Well,
Yeah.
Grutz. Well, no one has
Well,
anything.
as
So
long as
if you want to talk to Grutz, we can talk in our fist.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
he has a
Grutz
pecking
will win.
order. That's
He's
why
got a
we do
suggestion
vote.
box, right?
I'm sure Grutz will win the
Any
vote.
complaints, put it right in the box,
I
right?
Here's
will
my
tell
fist.
you for like the
Yeah.
3
He
years
was like,
we've
it's put it in the
played,
box.
there has
Yeah,
always
put it
been
in
a
the
pecking
box.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pecking order. That's why you didn't get a vote.
For the 3 years we've played Sal, there has been a pecking order. Every
pecking
time
order.
someone new joins,
Yeah.
either
Pecking
him or him
order.
says, "Hey, there's a pecking order." They're
There's
at the
that.
bottom.
There's the
Pecking
dirt, the
order.
bar.
Usually they put you right in your place right away. I think you got confused
Oh, yeah?
because there was 2 of you.
What?
Usually when there was you and Deer.
Yeah.
You came on at
You
the
and
same
Diurd are
time.
the lowest tier.
So
tier on
they
pecking
would have
order.
had to pull both of you aside
Yeah.
and say,
Pecking
Oh.
order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diurd's
There's
one
us.
level higher because she's a girl.
Well,
Sorry.
Diurd
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
mind
you
pecking
are.
order. Diurd will just
The
turn
bird,
into a
the
chicken
bird.
and peck you to death.
There you
Right,
go.
no, he's a
But
food.
sorry, the pecking order. She can't do that. We'll eat her as a chicken.
Oh, I don't believe in
Grutz
pecking
will eat.
orders.
all
Jiminy
right.
I'll
Carlyle
kill you
heavily
all if I
enforces
have
the-
to.
Jiminy Carlyle heavily enforces the pecking order.
Okay, it's time for a little recap, and we're going to get right into this,
Wait.
okay?
I have
Oh.
another question. How the fuck? You said we're dressing Vistani clothes. What's gonna fit Grutz?
What's gonna be
Reasonably.
Because
What's
they
the
made
horse-
them on,
So-
on the fly.
So
No,
you're
we're not. I thought we were
Am I-
naked.
Is Grutz
So I'm
naked?
sorry you said anything about that because that was one of the things I was going to see what happens.
I think he
because
just said the
all of
clothes
you
are
are
around.
different. He's got the same problem.
Yeah.
So
Don't
we'll
worry, I'm
see.
just gonna go naked.
Yeah,
That's
we're
okay.
not-
Jiminy Carlyle's fat bubbles over.
Grutz-
enough
Grutz
that he
can take
doesn't-
down
You
his
can't
pants.
actually see anything.
You can just
except
use the
his ass
tent.
cheeks.
No, Grutz is okay being naked.
No.
You've got all
Jiminy
kinds of
Carlyle
things.
hasn't seen his own penis since the day he
We'll
was
address
born.
that because I was thinking I was
You can
laughing
use
to
an
myself.
entire shirt.
There's all kinds of stuff for you to use, perhaps.
Yeah, that's true.
Think
As
about
far as you know, Jiminy
Yeah.
Carlyle.
All right, so just to recap, you guys have all entered into Barovia, the land of Strahd. Some of you have gone in because you've been kind of given an incentive. So Randolph the Pale has been incentivized to go because he believes he's going to chase down a wizard named Mordenkainen, Mordenkainen, who has sent a signal through their order of the League of Roses that he didn't exactly say I need help, but he sent something that has piqued his interest, and so he's gone.
Oh, I
Now,
forgot this.
Grutz. Well, let's not do Grutz next. Let's do N. N is on his way there. He's been given a holy
like Grutz's
quest. Jiminy received some sort of doll
Yeah,
in the
it's always
mail.
Right.
His mail order bride. It's only a doll that's about yay big. It's
I
not,
mean,
it's
Jimmy's
a-
not that
it's a
far
blow
off.
up. Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah, she's like half his size. Yeah, I forgot
He
about
likes
that.
him petite.
Did they take my toy?
Huh?
The Vistani.
Did they take his
Hold
wife?
on,
Oh,
we'll
they
get to
probably did
this.
take
Hold
the
on,
doll.
we'll get to some. You guys are jumping the gun.
Not his
jumping the gun.
wife.
No, you stay away from there.
And then Epion and Diurd and W has had a dream
Yes.
about a dragon, a silver dragon.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that was
W is
cool.
chasing his brother more than anything. So,
Can't chase
and
the
Diurd
dragon.
and Epion are going along to support. And Grutz received.
Wasn't something mentioned about
You
druid things?
got a
though?
friend in me.
Sorry.
I thought you mentioned something about druid stuff there.
Well, there's druids all over, and there
Oh,
are
I
druids
thought you
there.
mentioned something specific.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Some
see.
druid thing.
And then finally, Grutz received an actual invitation, which he read to everyone
Yes.
from Strahd, who
Friendship.
wants to talk to
Friendship.
Grutz about something.
Send my
And,
dear friend.
yeah, he sort of alluded to the fact that
And then he
in a
sincerely
previous
said, your friend, Strahd.
in a previous adventure, Grutz sort of took down
Dark
a Dark Lord,
With his bare hands.
Gregor Zelinsky of Rostakov. The only person that has done that. Now, Edward actually cut his head off, but Edward died in that process.
Oh, yeah.
And Gregor was trying to get away. And thanks to Grutz, he was tackled dozens of
Wrestled.
times and wrestled
Beaten
with,
up.
and eliminated. So you guys have made your way in. You were brought in by some Vistani. Lungari was the name of the first guide, and then he turned you over to a guy named, you guys remember his name? You should. He's infamous in your history.
Who?
The guy that took all your stuff. Zintori is his name.
Yes, he
I
was.
thought it was
he-
going to be that one priest.
Grutz is going to eat him.
The bad guy.
Yeah. So Zintori took you to a camp where he and exchanged stories, poetry, songs, and everything with you all. Gave you guys a lot of wine,
He's
gave you
the
food.
Afro guy.
You know,
Guy
he was
with the
just
apple.
mad that we beat him in the story battle. He was salty.
And
Epic story
although
battles.
Randolph cast his first spell in Barovia and learned that his spells, he's been warned, spells and magic in Barovia is different than it is everywhere else. And so normally you cast a spell called,
Golder's Tower.
and usually you have some sort of a spire or
Yep.
a tower that you can go into and you can sleep in and eat and what have you. And yours turned out to be made of flesh. So you stayed.
Specifically a penis.
In Barovia, spells do you.
No.
So
I like that.
yeah, that was good.
Sarah,
That was
it's a
good.
penis. It's a tower.
So
Yeah, it's all on the
Randolph
inside.
went into his tower,
That's a good
but during the night,
Sarah.
everybody was asleep, and during the night, Zintori and his family. During the night,
It's got a hole.
Zintori.
Yeah, but hers is big.
I didn't follow what you were saying, but I heard the last part about a hole in the roof, I guess, of the tower. So.
Yeah, there's no hole.
The tower
There's
was a
no
penis.
tower. No, the
She
tower
said it was
is
hollow inside.
Yeah.
Sarah, penises have a
It's a
hole.
flashlight.
Oh yeah, like upside down.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Flashlights don't go up.
All right.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Where do you
Go up.
think? Which way do you think you hold?
I don't know. I've never
Like,
used one. I've never used one.
All right, so you guys stayed in the night in a tent, and Randolph stayed the night in his fleshlight. and
Wait. Was there any lights in the tower?
I don't know. Did you light anything in
It
there?
was lit. It's lit.
Fleshlight
did?
confirmed.
Lights.
It probably was made
It's
out of
it's
flesh.
It's light.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
So when you woke up the next day, Zintori was gone. His family was gone. Your horses were gone. Your clothes were gone. Almost all of your stuff was gone.
Yeah.
He took almost everything. He took your bags, your weapons, everything. Now
Except
I have a
for
list of some things that I recall that I want to make sure people know they do retain a few things.
Okay.
He's left you some Vistani clothes.
Close.
They're not going to fit Grutz.
They're regular clothes.
You just gotta use a shirt as a
Shirts,
loincloth.
just regular like
Yeah.
tunic shirts and pants. He left you shoes, so everybody's got their shoes.
We have our shoes or just shoes?
Our
You have your shoes.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
He
I don't
left
have
them.
shoes. I'm a halfling.
I wish I had special shoes.
I'm surprised he took Grutz's tights.
The bottom of Jiminy Carlyle's feet.
I didn't know you had tights.
I had the sexy bunny guy outfit.
Oh, you had that. That's
Yeah.
too bad.
No, didn't you just have tight like?
You were,
pants?
Like the tight
You
black
were,
spandex pants.
Thunder from Down Under.
Yeah.
I thought you
It's
just
like
had
Yeah.
tight.
black latex.
It was
pants.
black latex.
So he left
Yeah.
behind anything that
And
was
I had the
written.
cuffs.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He's
you
not.
had the
He
collar.
can't read. So he left behind spell books.
He left Strahd's letter
Randall's
for
spell books. He
Grutz.
left behind Strahd's letter to Grutz. He left behind Epion's manuscripts, but he took your pen, recognizing the feather was very pretty.
That bastard.
He left
Huh,
behind.
joke's on him. It writes invisible.
He left behind your Irina drawing,
Yeah.
and surprisingly, he left the locket too.
Oh.
But he took the doll.
He
Do
left.
I have any
Did you take
instruments?
my doll?
He left. No, he left your doll,
Oh, okay, cool.
and he left your wooden woman with the antlers.
Oh, the titty statue.
Yeah, the titty statue.
Do I have any instruments?
He left one instrument.
Okay.
I put down here that he left you your drum.
Grutz rubs that
drum?
that
Okay.
cherry
Drum.
for good
Okay.
luck.
Cool.
Because he can sell the loot.
Oh, okay.
And he can sell the accordion.
Took my
Take
accordion.
the Yeti finger.
I'm gonna squish him like an accordion.
That's true.
You don't have the Yeti finger.
So we got to get it back right.
You don't have that.
Oh yeah, and you said he left a W's arcane focus.
He left his arcane focus, and he left Epion's string with the bells. You have 9 bells on a string. If you look at your paper, you should have that.
Was that something that you gave me?
Yes, it is.
recently?
Yeah.
Nine
No,
bells.
long ago. You
Yeah,
got
it
it
was a long time ago.
long time ago. Ebonblade.
Or the Bane.
Ebonbane, excuse me.
Grutz rubs that
I
titty
don't
statue
remember
every night.
that.
You should check your list.
9 bells on a string.
You're wearing down the titty finger, huh, with your
Yeah.
thumbs.
I'm like.
And he left Diurd's white key.
I vaguely do.
I got 9 bells on a string.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, he left your
Did I
key.
really?
He left Diurd's white key.
You can just write it.
You didn't know
No,
what
I
it
know.
was.
I don't think. I just don't remember that at all.
Any money you had is gone. Any
Grutz only had a gold piece.
any
Weapons.
weapons are gone.
So
Any
it's 9
potions
bells
you
on
had
a
are
string
gone.
or what?
He didn't take Grutz's hands. Those are weapons in and of themselves.
He
That's
left
true.
us like regular iron swords. Right?
He left
Daggers.
3 iron swords and 3 iron daggers.
Grutz is taking 2 iron swords.
You're taking 2?
Grutz can dual wield.
You were taking away from people who can actually use swords too.
Yeah, that's bad.
Grutz needs 3
Epion
swords.
and W
Yeah, I
can
can use a sword.
Grutz is a 3-wielder. One left hand,
Okay,
right
okay,
hand.
Roanoke Zoro.
Give
One
let's
piece
give,
over.
He
Randolph-
doesn't.
So Randolph has to carry his spell books.
So he doesn't need a
Nothing to
weapon.
put them in.
Randolph doesn't need a weapon.
On my way.
Okay, hold on.
See, so Grutz is good.
I'm gonna say now. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over to you guys, and I'm gonna let you. What do you do? And you guys can decide from now. Having woken up, you can ask me any questions you want.
Do we have bells?
Go ahead. No.
No bells. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna grow out my beard.
Do I still have my
Hold on.
wolf's
One at a
bane?
time. One at a
Let,
time.
let
Yeah,
Randolph talk.
yeah. I'm gonna grow out my beard,
Okay.
take it off, tie it, make it grow out really big, break it off,
Mike, you got me my idea.
wrap it around my waist, and
Okay.
tie it around my book. So my book hides my junk.
Gonna whap it.
Because I'm gonna be naked.
Okay. I think you have more than one spell book, don't you?
I have like 2
I
or
thought you had 3.
I had 3, but you burned one of them.
Okay, so you have 2.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay, you have 2.
I have 2. So I'm gonna wrap them both around my waist to hide my junk.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna grow out my beard so it covers.
You again.
Yeah, so it covers me.
So remember, you've got whatever's in the tent and the tent itself. Your horses are gone, and you also have whatever in the fleshlight.
Grutz is gonna make a thong using the camp, using the tent and the rope. He's gonna tie it over
One of the main
to cover his
They
dick.
gave us oh yeah, they won't fit you.
Grutz gonna wear it. It's gonna be ripped.
If we wear Vistani clothes,
You're
we're
gonna see,
out
like,
half.
Grutz is gonna have half of it on his body, and it's
Can
gonna
I
be
get a
ripped
sword,
because they couldn't
please?
fit it.
Can I get a sword?
Grutz has 2 swords. Grutz leader.
The locals don't like the Vistani.
Epion, do you
Yeah,
have a
they don't
sword or
Yeah,
a
the
dagger?
locals hate.
I
this
would
song.
like a sword.
I'll give you
The
the
straw
sword. I'll
was
take the dagger.
No, Strahd isn't. He just.
I appreciate it.
And we'll give Jiminy a dagger.
Grutz is gonna put both swords on the thong like that.
You're taking 2 swords.
Yeah. Grutz is taking 2 swords. Grutz say if anyone has a problem with it, talk about it to the leader. Go to the voting box.
All right. Who else is taking the final sword?
Epion's gonna take
Yeah,
it.
Epion
I'll take
takes
the
the
sword.
final sword. Grutz says.
Oh, cool. That worked.
I'll
There's
take
2 more
the-
daggers.
I'll take a dagger.
Chimney, W,
Oh.
and Diurd gets a dagger.
Okay.
Is there that?
Randolph,
Randolph
you
has
need a
nothing,
weapon.
but Randolph is
More
probably.
magic.
I hate to tell you, he's probably your strongest guy. Yeah.
No, Grutz is still strongest.
Strongest guy.
Grutz is still
I
strongest.
hate to tell you,
I'm
but
gonna
he's
look through
probably
the clothes to
your
see if I
strongest.
can find anything that fits me.
Okay, so as W, who is 6'4",
Yes.
There's no chance in hell anything's fitting Grutz.
I have
Grutz
my
accepts
weasel
it.
too,
so the pants that you're able to put on are very short, and they're more like they come up to you like your knees, down to your just below your knees.
Okay, they're jorts. I'll take that.
Sure. And the shirt you have is pretty tight, so it is a tunic, so it has no buttons or anything like that. But when you put it on, You can. It's very restrictive, like
I'm gonna
across your
cut
shoulders.
the sleeves off,
Okay.
Grutz is
Alright.
very hairy. This will work. Grutz is already
and I'm just
very
gonna
hairy.
cut it open so it just shows the chest.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Epion, do you want to don any of the clothes that are there?
What do they look like?
Well, they're a tunic and
Uh-huh.
just pants. The tunics are the colors are like solid colors.
What
There's
options do I
there's
have?
there's orange,
Uh-huh.
there's red.
That's very colorful.
Those are the basic colors. There are vests.
Uh-huh.
There's a couple of small vests.
What color are the vests?
They're just a solid color of orange or red as well, and some yellow in them.
Oh, yellow. Huh?
Yeah. The pants are all sort of just an off-colored white,
Okay.
like cloth and such.
Okay, I'll take an orange shirt and a yellow vest.
Okay,
I was
you're
gonna say
able.
that those would be good together.
You're going to very good. That's W.
You have good taste.
You
my
have good
friend.
taste. Okay, so two of you are clothed. You've got your hair. You've got your basically Neanderthal look. You've got around your
A
waist
tong
a thong
Yeah.
made out of the tent
and rope. Yeah.
and rope. Yes, there is rope on the tent.
Yeah.
That's
He's
a
wrapping it around.
Why
it.
don't
Good
you
call.
just make a toga dress?
This look like Conan. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Grutz want to be told that.
Tall and naked. Yeah, you
Okay.
don't. Okay, because there's a lot of fabric on the tent.
Well, then Grutz is gonna rip the fabric and make a thong out of that.
You can if you want.
Yeah,
Sure,
Grutz make
sure.
thong.
Okay, that leaves only one,
Yeah.
and nobody can see anything of
You
you
want a
except your
toga?
belly and your titties.
Is
I'll
Jiminy
make you a
Carlyle
toga.
hairy
Jiminy
on his
Carlyle.
skin?
You're
Yes.
just belly
Is
and
his stomach
titties.
hairy?
He looks like a really, really tiny fat bastard. From
You would do your
Oh,
best.
okay, that's a good
You would
analogy,
actually
yeah,
cover
okay.
your weenie with your hand, but you can't reach down.
By the
No,
way,
his fat covers
kinda
it.
It's okay.
forgotten about
just by
that.
the way,
Yeah,
Drew,
yeah.
Grutz is actually
Toga.
very hairy. He's very
Oh.
hairy because he's a
He's a bear
half of
boy.
the bear.
Bear boy.
berserker.
Okay, he's poor bear.
So he's
He's
super
probably
hairy
like
to keep him
Wolverine,
warm.
where he's just like
Yeah, he's
basically
super fucking
furry.
hairy.
I'm okay with you being however you want to dress. You know, you can use the swords or the daggers to cut.
Grutz looks like a Nethander.
Cut the tent is made more of like a
No, Grutz is just gonna use
like
the
a
fabric.
canvas. So it's
No,
thick.
Grutz is gonna take the tent and say, "This will be our tent."
I'm going to turn
So
the
you're going to
tent.
use the tent. Okay, I'm also going to say there is the flesh light.
The flesh. What are we gonna wear? The fleshlight?
Well, can I use the fleshlight to make a bag?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna do that.
Oh
Make a
yeah.
bag.
There's somebody thinking.
Yeah, I'll make a bag
Grutz
out of
is gonna
some
make
tent.
a
Like a
flesh
leather
suit.
bag.
You could use it for his weapon.
You can cut out just a piece and then pull it together just like a
And tie
knapsack.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a hobo
Oh my
knapsack.
I'll make
God.
some. I'll make a
You
bag
can
out of
put your
some tent
you can
cloth.
put your stuff in that if you want.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on it just so it stays clean.
Okay.
Ooh, that's smart.
And what is
Fleshlight
Jiminy
bag.
doing to sort of? Do you want anything on
I'm
you,
gonna
or
make
just
it
want to be
smell like
naked?
lavender.
He'll find some.
Okay, what's he going to find? The
I'll make
clothes
you clothes, Jiminy.
that they left are way too big for you.
I feel like I'll make you look fat.
Wait, did they
I'll
rob?
make you
No, wait,
clothes.
no, there's no way they would
Make
have
me
done
clothes.
I'll make him
it. I was
something.
gonna say, did they rob
What do
stuff
you
out of
make?
the tower?
What do you want to wear?
They took. That's a
Jiminy
good
Carlyle
question.
wants a thong too.
I'll make you a thong.
They took a hot tub.
Jiminy
No.
Carlyle wants the mankini.
No,
though.
they didn't
He wants
take
the one
it.
that goes all the way.
Okay.
You can see that they
okay,
kind
I'll
of
make
picked
you a
stuff up and
mankini.
dropped it immediately.
Okay.
Too creepy.
I made him a mankini.
There are a mankini.
Yeah.
What's that?
The one that goes all the way over is like a thong that goes over your shoulders.
Grutz want
All
one.
right, did you make that out of the tent, like
Yeah.
canvas? Okay, because you could use skin. There's
Oh,
blankets
yeah.
of
You
skin.
skin,
Very
Chimney.
chic.
He actually has
I want a
blankets
leather
of skin.
mankini.
Okay, I'll make him a leather mankini.
Okay. Well, it can't be leather. There's no. What leather do you have?
So
It means
Grutz-
flesh.
Can be
The
flesh.
The flesh
Grutz
A
is
fleshlight
bulge
is
is
I'll
going to
take
be
a
covered by
flesh
the orange,
mankini, whatever.
and Grutz's ass is covered by the red.
Like a baboon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like that kind of pants.
That's pretty funny. And what did you say, Mike? I'm
I
sorry.
like that.
Yeah, I'm getting the flesh mankini.
Okay, so you've got a flesh mankini, and so
You
does
want
the
a little vest to wear
mankini?
with it?
Yeah.
Does the part that goes around here? Does it go inside the boobs or outside the boobs?
It covers the
man
titties.
boobs.
Just
It
the
covers
nips.
the nipples.
It covers the nips.
Okay.
It covers the
All
nips,
right.
but I
Yeah,
also
it's
get
supposed to
what
cover
color
that.
vest do you want? They got
my
what-
God.
yellow,
You
red.
got to look hideous.
Yellow, red, orange.
Oh
Yellow,
my
red.
God.
No, he looks
Wait, what?
perfect.
What color vest do you want?
What colors are there?
Yellow,
The
red,
vests are
orange.
too big. They're too big for
I'll
him.
cut it.
Taylor. You're
I'll
Taylor.
tailor it.
Grutz says there's not time.
W's a fashion designer.
We
I'm
must
a
find
fashion
them.
Designer.
Right.
I mean, you would have to hack
We
it.
must find them.
The problem is the holes are way too
I'll
big
use a
for him.
dagger.
Right? They would be too big
Chimney,
for him.
I'll tie
you are
them.
perfect the way
You
you
could
are.
put one
Cut
around the
the thing.
armhole around him and kind of make a thing that
If you
hangs.
cut the armholes and then you tie them in its little bows, you can tighten the armholes.
Okay, I'll let you do that. I think he's much sexier without the vest, but that's okay.
I think we need to cover him a little.
I mean,
bit.
I wish it was like a furry
I
vest.
think the town would get scared a little bit, so I think we need some
You
coverage.
think Jiminy Carlyle gives a shit?
Don't worry,
about
Grutz
the
got his
Grutz?
dick covered. It's okay. They don't have to see the third sword.
They're all worried about your dick.
They don't have to
Okay.
see the third sword.
Do you wanna
Family
nipple
show,
piercing?
family
I
show.
want a nipple
Or
piercing.
No, I don't want that. That's gross.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys, we need to travel.
Can I
Find the
Are there
Vistani?
any tracks?
That's a good question.
Chimney.
All right. So,
We're
Tracker.
gonna start licking the ground and smell things.
who's the guy? Yes, you're going to do what?
Lick the ground and smell things.
So when you go to lick the ground, as you're licking the ground, when you taste it, it tastes like mud dirt. It's
Good.
very, very gritty.
Yeah.
It's almost like poop. It's so thick and
poop?
heavy. It's like the heaviest you've ever tasted. And as you look up to tell and explain to everybody, because you're in your mankini,
okay.
bent all the way over with your butt up, and your face is all brown from the mud and shit. And as you look up, you can see leading off towards the west, 2 ruts of tire tracks of
Grutz is going to start
wheels.
following it.
I have
you can
identified
see
that
horses.
is the way we came from, so we gotta go the other way.
No,
I
you've
think
seen
we
it.
got-
Hang on, Jiminy Carlyle's gonna lick his finger and he's gonna put it in the air.
Yeah,
Where's
there
the
you go,
drive
Ben. As you do that, you notice as you're doing that the wagon ruts only come this way into the clearing, and then they go that way back again. They do not go out the way you came.
Alright.
Let's go after them.
Jimmy's like,
Jiminy
imagine-
Carlyle, he licks the finger, he lifts it up in the air, and he points. The winds of change tell him to go that way.
The winds
So
of
you're
change.
pointing to the west.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Let's go.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you that it's as you look around you, and I'm going to show you a picture of the woods around you because I've got pictures and stuff like that.
Is there
So-
anything else in the tent? Like, can we search for
Pillows?
stuff in the tent? Can we search to
Blankets?
see if there's any other
Grutz picked
items
up the
around?
tent.
He's the tent itself. There's pillows that you laid on.
Okay, so we can't
there-
investigate to find anything else.
There's
to
nothing
search
in
for?
there
What's
but
in
the
the
clothes.
Grutz picked up the tent
Rugs.
because we can reuse it.
The pi-
How big
the
is
pi-
this tent?
It had all this in it.
So what are you carrying
The
it on your
pillows
back?
inside have
Yeah.
straw
Grutz's beard.
in them.
Oh,
They're just
like
straw.
you like
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take one of the pillows with me.
Grutz,
I
yeah,
hope
I
so.
collapsed it.
oh okay.
Yeah, yeah,
You're like an elephant.
I missed your conversation. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Don't
Is
worry.
that okay? All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, there's nothing of value. There's nothing like that.
Okay, I'm good.
You know, so you know which way these people went. Now, there's, you know, you've been in Ravenloft for a long time, and you've seen how dingy and dreary it is. It is even drearier than here than you have ever seen in a place. Even Vorostikov, at least if it was white. Those that were there, you were not, but it was all snow and such, so there was a whiteness. to it.
Remember.
Well,
This
it's,
is-
it's good that we're brightly dressed. Then we can add
Yes.
some liveliness to the
Part-
land.
That's part of
Yeah,
very good.
we're
Remember
what the
painted
Vistani
targets on
do.
us.
We
Yeah,
are
they
not
dress
going to
that
kill Zentori. I'm going to cut off his arms. Because he's
So
a
you're
thief.
doing a rally cry to
He's
your
a
folks
thief, yeah.
just to come out.
Because that's how they treated thieves back in the day.
Yeah, we're cutting their fingers off.
Cutting their
all of
hands.
them.
Hands. It's hands, not
think
fingers.
it's
No, I want to cut their
Yes.
fingers off and then their
With
hands.
hands.
To show that
Ah.
we trust them.
Do I look like I give a shit about
Yeah, but how do you
trust
trust
and
anyone when they
love?
steal?
Yeah,
Yeah, why would you
that's
trust
bullshit.
somebody if they
I
steal
don't
from you?
care.
There's no
I
trust
don't.
The
test.
ultimate test.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Like,
Grutz is
this-
cutting
We
off the
shouldn't
hands.
not be friends with them because we got to see their
This is
running.
such bullshit.
Grutz
dude.
is going to cut off the hands.
I know it's a test. I believe you that it's a test, but you know what? Fuck them. I want to kill them. That's ridiculous.
No.
We can't.
Grutz, we not kill. We
This is
cut off
fucking
hands.
ridiculous.
Well, no, we can't not be friends with them because we got to meet the Ronnie or the Seeker
No.
that'll
Who's the
help
Ronnie
us.
They-
or the Seeker?
they
I don't
steal-
care about that.
We'll
Grutz-
find
My
another
shit.
way. if we
Grutz
do.
knows if you steal, you lose hands.
Yeah.
You could say that to Diurd, who has stolen everything.
Then wait till guards take our hands.
Yeah.
So this is a
As long as
nice,
you're not
lively
stealing from me, I don't give a
conversation that
shit.
you're having as you're walking.
Yes. we're
So
walking.
my first question to you is,
Do we see anything as we walk?
yeah, we'll get that.
Are you seeing
We'll
the
get
pecking
that.
order?
So I'm going to need a pecking order.
Grutz
Yeah,
goes
traveling
first.
Order. Okay.
Chimney goes second.
Yes.
Side by side of Grutz.
That's right.
You can walk two abreast.
Technically, Jimmy should go first. I'm tracking them.
No, I'm going with you in the same breath.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can go. There's 6 of you. So
Man,
you
Jiminy
can
must be
go
walking
in
fast.
order.
Randolph next because Randolph weak, man.
So we got Grutz.
I'll go in the
No, I'll
back.
go last.
Jiminy.
Oh, you will? Okay, I'll be in the
You
middle.
sure?
Yeah, I'll go last.
Randolph is
Yeah.
in the back. Epion is in the back.
There. Sure.
And then Diurd
So that puts
and
Diurd and W
In the middle.
in the middle. Okay. All right. And as I said, so you can still see that there is clouds everywhere.
Yeah.
There is still low fog on the ground. It's very low. And there's a lot of trees around you. So I'm going to show you a picture of where you're walking. So the other question was, what was it? We got the marching order, and there was another good question somebody had. I can't remember. So unless you can remember.
I asked if we could see anything while we were
Oh, and what
walking
time
around.
of day is
Okay.
it? How early or late is it?
So this is your first day here. That's a good question too. These are all good questions.
Because it's going to be
You
night,
don't
and that's
really
what
know.
werewolves.
Because you can't really tell. You've been out of it. Your head's hurt.
Choice right
We
You've
should
definitely
go
got some
faster than a
hangover
walk.
going on, all of you to a different level, but you're not feeling quite good. And as you're walking the road, you would have thought it would be brighter, but you can tell this is a darker land. So right now it's difficult for you to tell what time it is during the day. So I'm
We're
not
not
gonna tell you that.
adjusted.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you that. So
We got
first
jet
thing I
lag.
want to do is
Happens.
you got a what?
Jet lag.
Jet lag.
We got.
Yeah,
We're,
That's
oh,
a
I
good
was
way to
gonna
put it.
say-
Yeah.
And your conversation as you're going along is good.
Great minds think alike.
Misty
Yep.
minds.
All right, so let me get you.
We got mystified.
I don't know about you guys. All I want to do is go to sleep.
Randolph, be a man. We walk. We jog.
I got plenty of
Let's
sleep.
see you send me the tower again. Let's see
I
if
feel
it's
like I
floppy
slept too.
again.
Round
We want
two.
to see it.
This time the tower's made of fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that too. What if it's made of fire this time?
It could be useful. You could just drop a big fish
Tower of
tower.
Pain.
on
Technically,
somebody.
you can cast it on Strahd, and he can get crushed by a tower, right?
Technically, people do that,
Exactly.
and it's
Ooh.
considered something you do if you want
To
you
win
hit
easier.
EDM.
But there you go. Now we're gonna at the end of this, when we fight Strahd, you're gonna know if Michael likes you or not.
I like this.
Where the
Yeah?
he drops the tower.
If he drops the tower on Strahd and kills him the easy peasy way,
Could you just do that to any
It can,
enemy?
it can deal
Technically,
upwards to
yes.
100 to 200
That's
damage.
wonderful. Wait, but does it drop or does it just
Fall.
appear?
Technically,
It appears on top and falls.
Okay, I don't know how to get
imagine
rid
like
of.
no clipping through something, right?
I don't
But,
know how
like,
to get
that
rid of
thing
this
no
thing
clipping
on the
through
side.
you. That's basically how I imagine it.
But here is basically what it looks like as you're traveling the road
I like the
with
clipping
these ruts. So
analogy.
you can see, hopefully you can see this pretty well, Sal. I'm sorry, I don't have a printout of everything.
I'm good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can see that the
It's
trees
blue.
are thick. They're mostly dead. The trees
Dark
go
and dreary.
over you. They grow over the top of you.
Feel like
There's
I'm an avatar.
definitely ruts in the road where there's been wagons that have been moving across. But you can see, even as you're walking, there's like a little bit of moisture that hits you, a little
Okay.
bit of rain.
Some
You
like
know, because you
falling
guys are-
moisture or humidity?
It's more of like a very, very, very small sprinkle
Okay, got it.
of rain, just some drops, occasional drops. As you're walking along, you can sometimes see hanging above you, like these pieces, which are like what did the Indians call those? They're like they're some sort of like
Catcher?
dream catchers or something that is a symbol of that's hanging from the trees,
Ward off evil.
and occasionally you're not sure what it is.
So just something, some type of
Maybe a
man-made
witch or-
Aren't the
thing.
werewolves
maybe
like
a
under
witch or
Strahd?
something in the forest.
Yeah.
When you see
I thought
that
he
these
was a
questions,
vampire.
you can.
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything. You can ask yourselves.
Can
this.
we roll
Because if the werewolves
perception or
come
something?
to me, can
You
Grutz
can
just
roll
pull out the piece
perception,
of
but you've
paper?
already perceived it. I'm not going to explain what it is.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have an arcana?
Grutz,
I have
Grutz
Arcana.
I'm gonna
Grutz
roll
do.
my Arcana.
Yeah, if you have
check.
Arcana,
Okay,
you
roll
can
arcana. If you've got arcana,
Yeah, Grutz is
arcana, go ahead and roll that, and it only takes a 12.
Grutz legit
I
has
got
Arcana.
nat 20.
Oh, okay.
You're
so,
like, yeah, these were made 2
Yeah, I
seconds
got it.
ago
Right.
out of
Okay.
birchwood, and
so
Grutz
at
did.
that high a level, you know that these are, and because she's not here, you know that these are druidic symbols. These are symbols of. Some of them are symbols of protection.
Wait.
Some of them are like symbols of beware or stay out, stay away. More like we own this area.
so
This
these are
is-
Diurd spelled
Like,
backwards
get off
symbols.
of my lawn kind
Exactly.
of thing.
I get out.
Don't
of
stay
my
off my lawn. Yeah, exactly. Don't walk on my grass. This is my area.
I'm gonna
And
pee on the tree.
That said spookily.
okay, you want to pee on one of the trees?
Yeah.
We can do that.
I
Jimmy Carlyle's gonna pee on a tree.
The same tree?
Sure. I mean, I assume
Not
as
the
you're walking-
same tree.
Not the same tree.
Guys, you know, I think I read this in a book. This symbol means protection.
Yeah, yeah.
Grutz is gonna shake
Yeah,
his head.
you know what? I'm gonna point to me
These
and I'm going,
guys.
this is a symbol of marking my territory.
Grutz is gonna say, Grutz don't know
You
what
guys
these
were
mean.
we were taught to respect the people of this town and be nice and
Jimmy
Yeah.
Carlyle has
Grutz,
had
this is
everything
no
stolen
town.
from him.
Does
I
Grutz
respect
see
no one
town?
now.
Grutz see no town.
This
Yeah.
is the
But
forest.
No
this
town
is
yet.
clearly like druids have put this here.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
tree
and
town.
you know what?
Evil druids possibly Grutz.
So you explained that
Mm.
these are symbols that have been hung here on purpose.
Yeah.
These are anybody
Maybe
that
they
knows
were
and
werewolves.
understands druidism, that this is an obvious. It's almost like a stop sign to us here in our society. That it's very well known and it is very well stated that this is this is not an area for you. This is a sacred sort of area to the.
Well, the
druid
good thing to
religion.
know is with a stop sign, you can stop and then you can go.
That
You
is
can
good.
you can go along. I was just using it to mean that it's very recognizable.
And the tracks are going through this area with the.
The tracks are going through
Symbols.
that area, but these things are hanging off to the sides and into the woods.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
they
we're
They're
saying-
not
probably-
hanging per se.
So they're not in our path.
It's
They're not
kinda-
in your path.
It's a warning not to go off the path, basically.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, mind your business. This is area that
The
is.
druids probably live in the
Druids
woods.
feel that this is a holy area. This is an area that means something to them.
Warning, druid crossing.
They could be
Right.
protecting something there.
Right. And because of your role, you know that some of these symbols are saying and indicating that this is like a ritual area.
Okay.
Over this way is a place for the druids to gather
Religion and stuff.
and to have conduct some of their pagan rites.
Okay.
And it is definitely something that's saying don't go there.
Okay.
But it's also meant as a symbol to them, like, hey, it's almost like go this way to go see the, Fleetwood Mac and
that's
the church
thing.
and all
I
that
don't know
stuff.
what that fucking noise was.
Yeah, it's the wind. Yeah.
That was Mom doing something.
No.
Every day the wind blows.
She was like steaming
Well, I
something.
think we should stay on the tracks and not go off the tracks.
Grutz agree. Grutz say don't go off track.
Now, and
Follow
also in
Grutz.
these woods, every once in a while, like you'll see this sort of branch over here. It's very smooth and it's very black. And even though
Don't touch.
these are bad, and here you can even see there's symbols carved onto the trees and stuff. But there are some of those trees that you saw that were like moist and mushy. And remember, somebody stuck a dagger in it. I think it was you.
Blood came out.
Jiminy stuck it. And
Well,
yes.
I stabbed it. He touched it.
Okay. All right.
I put my finger into it.
Yeah, I should have known. You're too much of a puss. Yeah. Well, you're the one that drank it. That's true.
Yeah, I did like
He
it.
stuck it.
Yeah, I paid him a gold piece. Not lost.
Oh yeah. That's, no, that was
now
a
stolen.
scientific
Yeah,
study.
that's stolen.
Yeah, that was a scientific
That
study.
was probably the best gold piece you ever
Yeah, I
spent,
know.
right? Okay.
All right,
right.
let's keep going.
Yeah, let's press on.
Yeah,
Faster
right.
pace.
Just gonna keep going. 'Cause
Faster
if it's
pace.
raining, that means the tracks can disappear.
So I need a perception roll, and I just need it about just basically what's going around you. And
Oh, Grutz got a 20. Oh.
okay,
I
all
got
right.
a net 20.
I got a 16.
Okay, you are all three high
I
enough.
got,
I was going to say
uh,
13.
Yeah. I got 13.
Okay.
Exactly.
I got a 18.
White
Okay,
guys-
all of you notice that just in the few minutes that you're walking, this has only been about 15 minutes or so you're walking, but it is not getting brighter. Okay, so you're it's not like it's getting
Yes.
brighter and brighter. It hasn't really changed.
It's not always sunny in Barovia.
Well,
It's
you know,
always
I
cloudy.
mean, it's only been 15 minutes too. So.
Right. It's only 15, 20 minutes, but you're going down the road. So as you walk on this road, it's kind of wet, it's moist, it's soft enough for you to go through, and yet, you can definitely see the tire tracks. Not tire, I keep saying that, the wheel tracks of the Vardo, and you can see horse prints going off in front of you. All right? So as you're moving along, let me just check something very quickly here. Okay. Let me go to. So there's off to the side, you can see in some of the areas you can even see some standing black pools of water. They're small, but there's little bits of
Don't drink water.
of
I got
water.
splash in one of them.
They're like dark mirrors in and around the muddy road and such.
I'm jumping.
And these giant trees that loom on both sides, their branches, they seem like they're clawing out at you. It's almost like they're reaching out towards you.
Flashbacks.
As in they're moving, or they just look like they're
They just
in that
look like it.
position?
I want
Black
to jump in one of
pools
the
of
black
water?
pools.
These are
Don't go
pardon
in
me?
pool.
They're black pools of water. Do they look deep?
No, they're shallow, but you can
They're like
see where
puddles.
there's small depressions, and some are as big as this room. They're like
Oh, wow.
I want to jump in
800
a
feet
little one.
across. You're going to go and jump in one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll splash around in
do
it.
you want to splash around a little
Yeah.
bit in it with your hairy little feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when you go in and you splash in it, it gives a little bit as you're walking in, just like it's just mucky water and nasty. You can feel strings and
He's
shit.
definitely
down there,
he's
like
gonna
grass.
he's wiggling it in his
And
toes.
wiggling his
Strings?
toes, and as you kick it up and you move the water around, there's a bunch of flies and stuff that are on the.
There you go, dinner.
And
Dinner! W's gonna go eat.
so you're kicking up all these flies. So you're gonna go over to the edge and try to grab
Yeah.
some flies.
Does he have a long tongue like a frog?
God, I hope I find a
No.
dead body.
Oh, so how do you eat the
Grutz
flies?
is gonna
You gotta,
shake his head like a
grab 'em?
disappointed
I
dad.
thought you were
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. The leader must stay the course. So you're just kind of in there now. Almost immediately, you're up to your belly in some water.
Oh,
it's
boy.
kind
I said I
of
wanted to one of them shallow ones.
they do.
That is maybe they're deeper.
This one.
That's
What I
shallow
wrote.
for everyone else but you.
This is exactly. This is not that shallow. You immediately what would go up to the ankles of other people goes up to your thighs,
Okay.
right? So and you're nasty, and the water as you
That
are
probably is
moving the
definitely
water, you can see there's film on top of the water. There's like green crap and junk. It's just junky. It's not very pleasant looking
Sounds like
water.
Chimney's home.
I mean, I wouldn't,
Sounds like it's better.
as a hunter, you probably don't want to drink this water, right? It's probably been standing water for a while.
Yeah. Is there anything in it?
Still water,
Flies,
generally not.
hair,
Mosquitoes.
grass,
Some little
mosquitoes.
floaty guys.
There's little crap that's floating, running around.
Leeches?
Hey, if a mosquito bites you, you can eat
Yeah.
it and get your
Nothing, no
blood.
leeches, nothing like that, unless you want to go further.
Chimney,
All right.
stay the course.
I'm
How dark
gonna
is it?
scoop. I'm gonna take 2 scoops
Oh.
of it and wipe it on my face,
Oh, no.
disguising myself as the environment itself.
So you're taking the muck you're digging your fingers into the muck
no.
under there, is what you're saying?
Yeah. I gotta disguise myself.
Okay, so he's got the mud ring around that's kind of dried a little. Now he's got more crap on his face.
All right, now I'm
And
ready
you
to
got
go
the
again.
what's it called? Mankini.
Mankini.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm ready to go again.
Okay, good. So you're coming back to the road. And
You know what?
Randolph-
Just to keep myself from getting accused of egg face, I'm gonna slap some on my arms too.
Okay. Well, nobody here was thinking that way, so that's a good
No, I had to
thing.
cover myself.
All
I
right,
woke.
that's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
To make sure.
Yeah, you woke up today. All right, and what did you want to know,
Nearly got
Randolph?
caught.
How dark
I
is
got
it?
myself.
How dark is it? Like, can you see fine, like in front of you?
It's kind of like this, what you see here.
Okay.
The mist makes it is thick enough, and it's like low and in bits and just rolls in little bits.
Mhm.
But it's as if there was a storm above you. So
It's cloudy.
it's cloudy, so
Okay.
you can't tell. It's very hard to tell, but it's not dark. You can see, you
Okay.
can see
So
like
no,
40, 50 yards ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
nothing's
That's
gonna
fine.
jump up and per se,
All right.
if that's what you're worried about. You feel comfortable enough to know, hey, you know what? I mean, if he decides to go off and stick his feet in the water, good riddance to him, and you can still
Yeah.
see him, doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's continue.
All right. So as you're moving along the road, it takes a curve, a very large curve, and you're up at the front, right? So is there anything you want to tell the group as you're walking? Because over the top of the roll a perception for me and
Shouldn't Grutz do it too, since Grutz is the
yeah,
same?
both of you are up front and beat a 16.
Yeah, 17.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So you're good.
Barely made it.
So, and that's because of your size. We're talking about this, walking along the road. Yeah. So Grutz can see something that looks like a structure above the tree line. He's starting to see something very large up there, and it's like looming over. You can't. There's no parting
Oh,
of the
right in the
trees.
wall.
Oh man.
Grutzy building!
And
there's like a. Does it look like a castle? Like, is there like a tower?
you can't really tell what it
Look like
is.
Strahd's castle.
It-
No, I thought that's
No.
a castle.
I don't
Is it
want
made
to
of
go that way
stone?
if it is.
No,
it's
not
like
yet.
A little wall.
Is it
Hey,
made of
you already know
stone?
how to kill him.
It might be a
Yeah,
wall.
you have a tower.
Flashlights.
And because of his stature being slower and lower, Jiminy can see through some of the trees, and it looks like what you see are big legs and feet.
Oh.
I see feet. I see feet.
Was it
Wow.
giant?
They look big. They look like a
Alright.
giant.
All right, everyone, be prepared for wolves, or be
Alright.
prepared for wolves.
Get ready!
Are they moving?
No, they're just standing.
He's a big statue.
maybe.
Wait, are they statue?
They probably are.
Probably.
Where's they in
Probably
the
statue of
woods?
Strahd.
Wait, is it in the woods that he saw it?
He sees it up ahead through the trees. He can
Sounds
see
like it's quite far
Through
away.
the
Is it like-
trees.
is it
Continue!
like in the woods?
We'll just continue.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
We're just gonna keep
I
going.
thought it was near a wall.
No,
Oh,
he
I was-
mentioned a wall.
He sees a wall. I see feet.
He sees something that looks like
I
a
see a
structure above
structure.
it. Yeah, structure above it,
Okay.
like something like a
You don't see
building or
anything,
something.
so I don't worry about
Well, he
that.
brought up that he saw feet,
Yeah, it's just a statue.
and I thought he was looking in the forest, so I just assumed it could have been a wild animal.
Or like a troll.
So Grutz,
Yeah,
what do
I
you
see
do?
giant feet.
Continue!
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Jiminy's going forward. He wants
Okay,
to go
so you
feet.
move forward. As you
You wanna
move
go
forward,
slow?
you start to see, because of your height, you can see through the trees, and now you see a second pair of what looks like legs standing, and they're very big feet. And as you all start moving forward and you turn the corner, you run into this.
The gates of Barovia.
Where?
And before you, you see a very large wall with two very large statues, and they are statues of what looks like warriors, and they don't have any heads.
Grutz ain't pussy.
This is a huge wall. This wall is like 100 feet high.
Grutz.
So as you walk up to it, you would be about to the size of this guy's kneecap.
Well, how high would Grutz be?
Grutz is a little higher.
Like the
He's
dick?
like at the bottom of the dick.
Like
yeah.
the dick
Yeah, you
area?
can smack your head on the dick.
These are huge, and the wall continues this way and that way. It goes kind of into the woods.
All right, so we all.
Grutz is gonna bang at the door.
Where do we see the tracks in the road? Do they go through the gate,
Yeah,
or do they go
probably
to the
do.
side, or what?
So the ruts of the wheels are going in through what looks like the gates.
Grutz
Alright.
is gonna start knocking
Use this every time.
at the
Huh?
door.
Use this every time.
What's that?
Can't see Michael at all.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, Michael.
Stay scared. Now we're gonna make a Michael show.
He was in his
Alright.
tower the whole time.
Say hi, Michael.
Hi.
Wow,
Wow.
that's
You're
not
on
disturbing.
camera.
It's on my head.
Wow, it's only Michael.
Well, we've had an hour of us. Now we have an hour of Michael.
All right.
Yeah, we need balance in the universe.
No,
balance in the
scoop
force.
it out.
Yeah, I like that. Just Michael. This is the Michael
Did you
minute.
see Michael in his hair?
Yeah.
This is a Michael show.
I don't know.
Go
You
ahead,
know,
yeah.
you're never
It's
happy with what I do.
Oh,
So.
now you can't. You gotta go a little bit. There you go. But now you won't see you.
Zoom
There you
out.
go. That's good.
Is he in it?
Yes, he is. Michael just can't lean back.
Here, I'll zoom in a little bit.
I was at
No
my-
slouching allowed.
Yeah.
my back
There you go.
posture.
That's better.
You can just cut that part.
Okay, so
No, that's content.
jutting out of the woods on both sides of the road are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. There's a huge iron gate that hangs on the stonework. Dew is clinging with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet.
What do the heads look like?
They are greeting you with
Down on
silence.
the bottom of
They're
the
just
boat.
heads like of warriors. They've got like
They don't have any
it's
distinct
mostly it's
features?
not faces so much as like
Helmet?
helmets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Grutz is gonna knock.
Jiminy, are you gonna smell the feet?
And here's another
Jimmy,
very
smell the
quickly.
feet.
Here's another sort of impression of it, so that you can get a better feel.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yeah, Grutz is
I think
knocking.
Grutz is already
Yeah,
knocked.
Grutz is already knocking.
So you knock on these are like gates.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knock on the gates.
You guys need to knock in rhythm.
And,
1, 2, 1,
you knock
2,
on the gates.
1,
and
2.
then
I'm gonna
Grutz has been invited.
There's a resounding sort of gates are shaking as you're hitting it. You know.
Grutz was
You
invited.
look right through.
I'm
You see
gonna
the
cast
road
open
continuing.
door.
I'm gonna look
On
to
the-
see if there's any like lever or something.
How tall is the
Lever?
gate?
Open it. Yeah.
There's no lever.
Can I
It's
see
just
if the gate
Is there a
opens?
rope?
you're just gonna push on the gate.
Yeah.
The gate opens.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, now, hang on. If we were knocking on it, would it not just open while we
No.
knock on it?
You need to twist the knob.
You needed to push.
There's
on
a
it.
knob.
Or push on it.
I don't think Grutz is
How is
pounding.
this not?
Is it
open?
gonna shake?
How does that not open?
That's
it
different than
alone?
trying to push
it's like
open the
video
gate.
games. It's like video games. You know how heavy they
You
are
gotta
to have to push on
push.
it?
You need
If you
torque.
struggled with it, didn't do
Yeah.
it. But
You don't just like.
W very kindly went
They
up
don't
and just
just, like,
tried the door.
Push it open. They like.
So the door
Well, that's
opens.
not
for
I was
them.
gonna
kindness.
say, you could probably
Grutz
notice
shows
that you could
kindness
push
by
it open
knocking.
by knocking on it.
You showed courtesy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grutz is a nice person.
Yeah, see, there you go.
So
yeah,
the
that-
gates
yeah, There
open.
you go. See, Jiminy Carlyle was being good Samaritan.
And the gates are they're as you can see they're like
I
metal
also
gates.
see a little caravan in that picture.
And as you open the
That's what
gates,
solar goods.
I think there's supposed to be another set of doors, but you open the doors.
What do the feet smell like, Jimmy?
Some,
Does anybody want to go up and smell their boots?
Oh,
Some-
yeah, finally. Jesus Christ.
some
That's
Lord,
smell the
yes.
feet. That was the first thing I wanted to do.
They smell like a stone.
some
Very
Lord
cold.
Come
wet
on, guys,
stone.
we need to find the
Did you ever
caravan.
on a
Hold
hot
on, this
day
is
on a
important.
pool pour water on the side of the cement and smell the cement?
Oh,
That's what it smells like.
Okay, Jimmy's
Pretty
looking
cool.
at it.
We're acting like tourists right here.
You can lick it all you want. It doesn't.
What does it taste like?
I mean, we are.
It tastes like the side of a pool.
the side of a pool.
I'm gonna bite it.
Your teeth. You want to break a tooth? How
He's
hard
gonna
do you
bite it
break?
gently, probably.
It's like,
Did we lose power already?
Yeah.
Wow,
Dude.
that's fast.
oh man.
We caught it pretty fast though.
Jiminy's like a great white shark. He
Yeah.
figures out what things are by nibbling on them.
Well, unfortunately,
figure
this
out how
is
to
not
put
a very
that on.
nibbleable item. If you
Need help?
want to bite on it, you're gonna crack it
Do you
too.
help?
I mean, you
That'll
know,
look good with your mantini or mankini.
Yeah, you know,
Manweenie.
I got like what 32 other ones, you know, 31 other.
Does
teeth.
Jiminy have all of his teeth?
Yeah, Jimmy's got. all
Not
of
be, no, I don't think so because he bites and eats everything. So.
them. He can be missing 3.
All right, so this is basically the gates. Do you go through the
Could be
gates?
really
Yes.
strong.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Besides,
assuming,
why do you gotta have confirmed that it is not made out of wood and this is not woodworthy?
and it's not flesh either.
Yeah.
It's not fleshy yet.
Right? Am I right, Randolph?
Yeah.
Randolph's into flesh. Okay, so you go through, and as you go through the other side, and as you start to follow the rut on the type of road that we saw before, you hear the gates behind you close by themselves. They don't dramatically close, boom, but they close.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They close.
Jiminy Carlyle is gonna start running.
Okay, I got heard two things at once. I'm sorry. What
Let's
is-
see if
I
they
was
open.
gonna say the some lord he is doesn't even have guards at his gate.
Yeah, what a puss.
I want to
Whoa.
go. I want to go over to the gate and see if it
Yeah.
opens.
Squats ain't gonna take.
This is why he doesn't need gate guards. The gate will not open.
Ah.
Because you're free to enter, but you're not free to leave.
Wait, what if I gently
Why waste-
caress the gate? Then will it open?
He starts
It's
hunting
for
the gate.
looks,
Of the gate.
authority.
I rolled a 20.
This is for intimidation factor only, and you know what? Jimmy Carlyle's not impressed.
You rolled a 20 for what?
It doesn't matter what I roll. You can't open the gate.
Was it
That's
for my
just all the more dramatic.
Was
that
it
I
for
rolled
my
a
gate stroking or
Yeah.
the gates?
Uh,
resistance?
really
it
good
was
gate
the gate.
stroke.
I was the gate.
Oh, okay.
You're
I
a really
resisted
good
your
gate
stroke.
stroker.
Oh.
You're not impressed?
You did a
Good.
job.
Yeah, Jimmy's
That's
running.
too bad.
I'm not.
Jimmy's
The
running.
first time I saw this, I thought it was a real cool picture. But you know,
Come on, let's keep
Yeah,
going.
I bet you thought we'd get sidetracked. That ha ha ha. We've learned.
I didn't understand a
We didn't
word
walk
you
all the
said.
way around the wall like you wanted.
Wait,
No.
why would we walk all the way?
No, you.
Have you seen that? Have you
You
heard
went
that
down
biblical
there.
story? I don't remember what it was called. They walk all the way around the wall.
Yeah, with trumpets, they're supposed to make it fall down.
Yeah.
That's Joshua.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would we do that?
All right. All right. So
They did it in VeggieTales.
I blocked
Are you a
out
cucumber?
9 steps. Just so you know,
Potato.
I blocked out 9 events and steps for tonight, and we have gotten to number 2.
Finally.
Number 2.
Oh, wait, how many?
9.
Hey, look at that. We're going pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's
We're going
great.
fast today.
All right. So
Look, too
as
fast. Time to sidetrack.
No.
Jimmy's
Oh,
running the
Grutz,
wall.
no.
Let's go walk around the wall.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna go walk around the wall.
Grutz is gonna
Like
grab the
Joshua.
rope. Grutz is gonna grab the rope and treat it like a leash on
Oh,
Chimney.
where is my hairbrush?
You know the little kid leash? Grutz is gonna do that to Chimney.
all right, so
What?
you're
Yeah,
as you're you're gonna put a leash on him.
Yeah.
You can't do that to me. I'm tracking.
Alicia, what?
But this is how we get you if the wolves get you. We drag you back.
Hey, when your
Is
dog
there
is
wolves?
tracking, you put him on a
All right,
Jimmy's gonna smell for
so
wolves. Are there
as
wolves?
you're walking, no, there's no wolves so far.
Werewolves.
No wolves.
Jimmy
so
doesn't
far.
smell any wolves.
So as you're walking along the road, and this is
like he
this is
doesn't
a top
smell
view.
He
anything.
doesn't smell shit.
This is a top view. Suddenly you hear off in the bushes, just off to the side.
Pull out my knife.
Pull out your knife.
Yeah.
He's
throw
throwing it.
You're gonna throw it.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
You're just gonna throw your knife.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, don't
You
go.
wanna fucking laugh at me?
Roll.
I'm Jiminy Carlyle.
Okay, now you're throwing it into the woods,
Yeah.
a wooded area.
Yeah, but you know what?
You're
I
gonna
got,
lose
I got,
it.
I got wood powers or whatever, because I'm a hunter.
Forest. He has
He's got wood
enhancements in the
power.
forest.
Yeah,
His
enhancements in
favorite
wood-
terrain
wood-
is
wood-
woods.
Yeah.
But that means it's just not difficult terrain for you.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I can find my knife easy peasy.
Okay, so
I want a knife
are you
from
gonna
the
are you gonna
forest.
throw it or are you gonna keep it or what are you gonna do? You are both
you
in
can
the
just
front.
go to the sound.
Alright, I'm running out my sound with it, you know? Nobody wants to let me
That's
throw
why
my
Grutz
knife.
has the leash. Because now that he's off, Grutz can always pull him back on the path.
I can just cut the leash.
What is this?
This is for your safety.
I'm just gonna cut the leash and run towards the laughing.
Okay, so do you cut the lead?
No, Grutz is gonna let him go, but he's gonna pull him if he's in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Like a safety line.
How
I
long
get
is
it
this
now.
leash?
Yeah,
So
so long
are you
leash.
gonna run to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're running to your right and just ahead on the road, and as you do that, a bunch of like 3 or 4 bats come flying out. They fly out. They fly
Are they
out.
laughing at me?
Bats.
Yeah, but are they laughing?
No, they're
Oh, okay, well, what the fuck's laughing at me?
and they sort of circle around.
They're laughing.
I'm gonna grab one and
They,
eat.
no,
I'm Ozzy
you,
Osbourne,
listen
fuck
to
at
me.
it,
Let
fight
me
out.
talk. They fly out. They're well ahead of you, and then they fly back into the to the trees.
Me, don't care about bats. I'm going after the laugh.
Okay, that's why I don't.
Maybe it's
you need to let
Ozzy
me
Osbourne
finish.
in there.
Okay.
So out as you're moving up up a little further, you see a figure, a shadowy figure coming out from behind one of the trees,
I'm so scared.
and it has a cape on it.
Damn, kill it.
All right, you're gonna go up.
But
and kill it?
Grutz is
run down,
following
fuck 'em.
because the leash ain't that long.
You want to laugh at me, bitch?
It's just going.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it comes
Jiminy
out.
Carlyle.
It comes out, and it's like taking. It's got the cape. Its cape.
Stab.
It's flat, floating like this, and now it's jumping around on the road.
I'm
It's
stabbing.
just a man.
I'm stabbing him.
It's just a man.
vampire.
Okay, go ahead and stab him.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
You go up and stab him.
Yeah,
Okay.
stabbed him. Fuck you.
He's like ragged looking, and he's wearing this
It's
thick
a
black
dark,
cape.
crazy
What did
man.
you roll?
Hey.
Okay, so you kind of swing at him, and you swing wildly. You're not really trying. You're kind of mostly just trying to see what his reaction is.
Yeah.
So he sees you do that, and he stops, and he goes.
Grutz is gonna hold him down.
Flapping that. Well, you didn't run up. He ran up.
The rope ain't that long. Grutz is
I
following.
thought you said you let go of the leash.
But we're on the path still, technically.
Okay, how long is the leash?
How long is the rope on the tent?
You,
My character's like, what, 20 feet?
no, I mean, at different ropes, they're not going to be longer than
Yeah.
6 feet or something.
Yeah, so that's how far the leash
All right,
is.
so what do you want to do to him?
Hold him down.
You're going to grab him and hold him
Yeah,
down.
Grutz
Okay.
sees him as a crazy person.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
He can
Go
hurt
ahead.
himself.
Go ahead and roll.
Himself.
13.
Okay, you grab a hold of him, and as you grab a hold of him, he goes,
Ah!
and he's throwing the cape over your head.
You okay?
I'm gonna say hello to him.
Punch him.
He's being thrown down to the ground.
Punch him.
Are you grabbing
No,
him?
I'm
or
just
just
grabbing
holding
him like that the whole
Oh,
time.
okay, you're
Knock
holding
him
him.
out.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm gonna
You know, like
go.
when you get the crazy person, you don't want them to hurt themselves.
I'm out.
I'm gonna go
Well,
over to him
do
and
you
go
wanna
like
let
this.
her out? I knew it was going to happen. I knew she was going to want out.
How'd you want that way?
I don't know, but you guys said, oh, she.
Don't let her
Is
out.
she okay with the pool?
Because what if she drank the water and that's what gave her bad bathroom issues?
Ooh.
Don't let her out.
She went out.
Sorry, I'm pulling out centers.
I'm wondering if she didn't have water last week, so she went to the pool
She
and
drank
drank some.
chlorine water.
Yeah. That could be what caused it.
Maybe.
We'll go give her
We'll get
water.
her water, yeah.
Okay.
Let's put that back in place. Grutz don't speak crazy. Grutz don't know what to do.
So he's looking at you and he says, berries, berries,
Berries?
berries,
Where?
berries. Give me some berries.
Grutz don't got anything. Grutz was robbed by
Joey's
Zarinsky.
gonna
looks
look
at
for
you.
berries.
He says, give me some
Is there any
berries.
berries in
Feed the
woods?
bat. Feed the bat.
Feed the bat. Is there any berries in the woods?
I'm gonna say here, have some berries, and I'm gonna imaginarily toss berries.
He's going to
out.
take the berries from you.
Okay, there you go.
He's like salivating.
Good,
It's coming down, salivating from Salvatore. He's spitting it out. He's got spit all in his mouth, and he's looking at Grutz and he's saying, berries,
Grutz don't got berries.
rah. He says, fangs. You look at his teeth. He's got a regular teeth. Fangs.
Grutz is gonna
I am the
tie him
bat.
up.
I am the bat.
Grutz is gonna tie him up.
Are
You're
you
gonna tie him
vengeance?
up?
Yeah.
Are you the knight?
Would you- Now, how many ropes do you have?
How many ropes did the tent come with?
You didn't take. Did you take them all?
Yeah.
He said he took the whole
I
tent.
took the tent.
No, you can't take.
My beard!
Isn't
My
the
beard
tent
is 20 strength.
Okay, I did not. You didn't explain
I
that.
took
You
the
took
tent
a whole
apart.
tent,
I
and
took
you're
the tent
carrying
apart.
a tent in your.
It'd
your
be so
beard.
Yeah,
big
behind
though.
me. 20 strength. 20 strength beard.
Okay, well, did you take the ropes off of the tent
Yeah.
and organize them and put
Yeah.
them so that you can just grab? You didn't say that. To me, I mean, I have no clue how you.
I mean,
didn't think
I'll
you
just
took
take
the
the
whole
ropes.
tent.
I'll just take the ropes for the tent.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I'll take the ropes for the tent.
Yeah, you said took the
Alright.
tent.
I'm not gonna
The
stop.
ropes
You
make
can
more
tie
sense.
him up if you. I'm not gonna stop you.
I'm just gonna see if there's any berries and try to feed the bats the berries.
Okay.
Grutz is gonna
He's
pick up the guy
vengeance
and
in
put
the
him on
night.
his back.
Okay, you're gonna lay him down.
Yeah.
He says, "Put me in the tree." He's like all tied up.
Grutz taking you to town.
No, no, take me to the tree.
Grutz taking you to town.
I think she's a bat.
You need doctor. You need doctor.
No, put me in the tree.
Grutz
Put me
is,
at the tree. He smells really bad.
I'm gonna take off my shoe.
You can see his hair's all
I'm gonna
scraggly
take off
and
my shoe.
wild. He's got crap
take
all
off
over.
my sock.
He's got like crap all in his hair.
Grutz is taking off his shoe.
He's like dirty all over.
Grutz is taking off his sock and he's gagging him.
You have a sock?
Yeah.
What, you-
Grutz wears socks? No, I said shoes, not
Back in
socks.
the 1300s, people wore socks.
Dobby's gonna clean him.
Grutz had socks.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on the man and make him clean.
Clean Grutz sock too.
All right, all right. He says, "Hang me in tree, by my legs, like a bat."
We'll do that in town.
I'm a bat. No, bats don't live in town.
You'll live outside town.
No,
Bats live
no.
outside town.
You'll
It's a
kill
bat.
me.
It's a bat
You
town.
kill me.
It's a bat town.
Who they killed?
No, I need to be here with my bats.
Have you seen Vistani?
Hang me.
Have you
What's
seen
that?
Vistani?
They have berries.
Have you seen Courage?
Sure.
Lead me to Courage. I hang you on tree.
Hang me on tree.
I'll hang you on tree. if
Can't
need
take you to any kind of carriage. No
Grutz is
carriage.
just gonna continue on the way
Let's just
holding
hang him
him.
on the tree.
Hang me on the tree.
Fine. Grutz is
Upside
gonna
down.
take one
Yeah.
row.
So you hang him while his
Hang him.
legs on
Yeah.
the tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're hanging upside down.
He'll be happy.
Tied
He's
up.
gonna die.
So he's gonna be
That's-
happy.
You can die from that.
He'll be happy.
You can legit die from that.
Yeah, but he'll be happy.
Yeah, but
Oh,
We'll tie him up.
At least.
You know, this is a form.
You wanted it. That's what.
Give me berries.
Grutz is gonna tell W you killed this man, and Grutz is gonna start walking away.
Give me berries.
Okay, we should take him to town.
Grutz is gonna untie it. Grutz is gonna put him on his back, and now we're taking him to town
Oh,
like
he's
Grutz
hanging
wanted.
upside down.
Wait, yeah, put him. Yeah.
Sure, we'll do that.
Oh, you could use your beard to perch him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hang
perch
through
him from
your beard.
here.
He's fighting you. No town. I don't want to go to town.
Your hand's
Bats
bad.
live in the forest. I live in the forest.
Bats live in pack.
Yes, I have my pack. You saw them.
Pack town.
No,
town
no.
is pack.
Backpack.
No.
Batman.
No, your backpack.
I don't see any bat features on you.
My cape. My wings. My wings.
I'm-
I am the devil.
Grutz is gagging him.
I am the devil.
Now Grutz is gonna continue on the trail.
He says, I don't want to be here.
That's okay.
No.
Grutz,
Leave me
There's a
alone.
guy out there.
No.
It's gonna,
Leave me
it's gonna
alone.
happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, so as you're taking him, he is fighting you all the way. He wants
That's
to
fine.
fight.
That's fine.
All right?
Grutz has fought many people in a wrestle.
Okay, he's poorly moving drinking.
He's a cranky bat.
He's a cranky bat.
Grutz is tempted to hit him to knock him out.
What's going on with this man?
Grutz,
Batman, I'm Batman.
Grutz think he
Leave
drank
me,
too
leave me.
many Mickelbrows.
Leave me.
Are you vengeance?
I am Batman. No,
Are you the nice
I am part of the pack.
You're
Feed
not
me berries. Make me happy.
liar?
We're just gonna continue on the way.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm done.
No, I'm carrying him, but we're.
I'm sure if we give him berries, we'll get something, but I don't
I
want
gave him
to
berries. Well, I tried to look for berries. Did I see
No
any
berries. No, no berries.
We'll find some in town.
But Epion gave him berries.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Okay, then you fuck
He
this.
drooled a
He just
bit.
wanted to look like he was
Yeah, we're gonna continue.
This is funny.
Okay, so as you're walking along, you can tell that the
Me
sky is starting to get a little darker.
Wait, do we hang him up?
No, I'm
No,
holding him.
he's on his back.
He's
Well,
on
you
my
hung
back.
him up, but then they took him down.
Yeah, he's on my back.
What
He's
does
on my
he
back.
die?
He'll
Who
die.
cares? He wants to be hung up.
Just tie the knot
Look, I'm
loosely
sure he's
so he'll
smart enough
fall.
to cut himself down.
No, just tie the knot loosely
I'm
so
gonna
it'll
stare at
come
him.
undone after a while.
Grutz don't think he's very smart at all.
Look, he can do it himself. I believe in you.
Well, we're just
Yes,
continuing.
believe it me.
Yeah.
You're a Batman's friend.
Yeah.
You're a Robin. Yes. Give me berries and I like you more.
I'm happy.
Give me berries. He gave me berries.
You want
You
more?
have, yes, berries. What do you feed about?
My character's biggest flaw is violence is almost always.
These ones are
No.
these ones are
Just
blueberries.
fruit. Just fruit.
These are blueberries.
Fruit bat.
Here,
You want a
yeah.
guava?
Fruit bat. Yes.
See, I think
Here.
Batman's having a good
Huh.
time at the party. See, Grutz.
He
See,
wants to float around.
see, Batman. I'm gonna let him float. My beard's gonna do like the.
No, don't like beard.
floaty- beard's gonna do
No.
the floaty thing like that.
No. He's fighting your beard. No, let me go. Let me go.
Just let him go. Fuck this.
Let me go.
Grutz is gonna.
I
let
want
him
to go with my pack.
Grutz is gonna let him go
Hey,
and untie
hey,
him.
Batman needs
He
to go
gets
back
to
to
let him
Arkham
go?
Asylum.
You're
Yeah.
gonna untie him?
Yeah.
He says, "Thank you. I need to be a bat."
Bye, Batman.
Yes. Bye. He starts running down the road. Ah! He's skipping and jumping. Some bats come flying out. My little one.
Grutz is gonna wipe a tear
My
in his
little
eye.
children.
Note
He goes
to
into the woods.
party, don't eat any berries.
Grutz thinks Barry's
You
bad.
might have a point.
Where did Michael go?
Bathroom,
Vi-
probably.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Hopefully he's okay. All right, everybody, roll a 20, and I need your perception of 13.
Grutz failed.
Oh, I rolled a 13.
Okay.
16.
Oh, I only
Alright.
got 5. Wait,
All
no,
right.
6. Sorry.
So,
That's next to the rope, isn't it?
fortunately, leading the pack again is Jiminy.
Yeah. Fortunately,
As you're
bullshit.
going
I
along,
don't
you start smelling something. It smells really bad. First, it smells like
Silver.
maybe it smells like somebody. You check with Grutz.
He thinks
Did
of
you?
himself.
Grutz. He checks. Yeah, first.
He's gonna wipe his ass.
First, you're
He's
gonna.
just make
Yeah,
sure.
and then you're gonna say, Grutz, did you fart?
Let out a new
You know.
one.
Grutz is
Grutz.
gonna stare at him and say,
Or maybe
"Little
they do.
man, you're the worst thing I've ever smelled. Why would I even think to
So you're smelling something bad, and you're smelling it as
Maybe they got
as more you walk, you're starting to smell really bad, and now you can tell it's the smell of death.
Oh.
It's the smell of something that has died. It doesn't smell good at all.
Hopefully it's the Vistani.
And as you're moving along the road up to the left-hand side, pushed off to the side, you see sticking out some of the bushes 2 legs
Oh,
and some
dear.
feet
I'm gonna touch
that
it.
are on the end
Are
of
you
it. So
gonna
you're gonna
smell
go
these
over
feet?
and touch it.
Yeah.
So as you go over and
Or with a
look,
stick.
yeah, with a stick, that might be a
Yeah.
little smarter. You can see it's a dead body.
Do we
I'll poke its
recognize?
face with the stick.
If you use the stick, you poke its face. Its face is all chewn off to the side.
Do we
But
recognize
you can
it?
tell. No,
Okay.
How old
you
does
can
it look?
you can tell it's an older male.
I thought maybe it was
Little bit
Batman.
of a
How,
beard.
like,
Little
I
bit
thought
of
maybe
a
How long
Batman
has
met
it
his
been
end
here
while he's
for?
running away.
Your
Beard.
Jiminy, roll me a 20. And what do you have that can be used to? Do you have anything as a hunter? That can-
I do. I have 3 investigation.
That's okay. Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good thing. Everybody can roll that.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll investigate as
Almost
well.
I
Investigation.
think that was pretty good. I gotta check.
Grutz got a
I rolled a
13.
17.
Okay,
I
a
only
12,
got a
a
6.
12, anything is to 12, we're over.
Oh, hell yeah.
So-
Too good.
You good?
Yeah, I got 20.
Okay,
I've
a
learned
20.
Yeah, I've learned
Okay.
everything about this.
There you
dead
go,
body.
20. That's a good roll.
I don't even care.
Okay, so he can tell that this
Yeah,
person has been dead for 3, maybe even 4 days. It's been out here on the road. It was dragged here. You can tell that it was attacked by what you think was wolves. Something big, something large. Is a wolf, maybe a bear, but you can see also around it are tracks and footprints, so you can tell it's been eaten. It's also, you can tell it's been eaten by birds, maybe the ravens, maybe some crows, maybe some
I'm checking spot.
buzzards.
What kind of
That's
injuries does
my
the body have?
identification.
So
Yeah,
the
like,
body
is
is all
that like a
chewed
slash?
on a lot of the side and the whole sides of it. And from looking at the rest of the body that's intact, he can see that it's been clawed and that it's been heavily attacked by like bite marks and such like that.
So are there big pieces taken
There's
out?
big chunks of
Okay.
it taken out
Got it.
on like its right side.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so the face is like chewn off.
Got
A
it.
lot of the body parts are chewn off. The legs that were sticking out are their legs are intact, but you know a lot of the it looks like it's been scavenged. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
So in its pocket, who asked?
Me.
Did you or did Epi?
Yeah. I said I want to check his pockets for
okay.
identification.
I asked about what the injuries.
Michael, I'm gonna let you bring. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't ask.
So in his pocket is rolled up, and you're probably not gonna be able to read it. Read it out loud. Okay, so read it so people can
I can't
understand
fucking
it.
understand
Yeah, that
I'm
means.
the Burgomaster.
Okay, let's give it to stop.
Give it to Grutz.
Give it to Sarah or Grutz.
He's just gonna read it in Grut's voice. It's just as bad.
Grutz's voice is more legible.
We just need it legible.
Did you say vegetable?
Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Quiliana,
We heard about that.
has been these past nights bitten by a vampire.
Oh, that very much sucks.
For over 400 years,
Oh, it's the bad
this
man.
creature
It's
has
Irina.
drained the lifeblood
Batman,
of my
yeah.
people.
I knew we should have
Now-
kept him tied up.
My dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead, and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, and that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kolian Indirovich.
Kolian Indirovich, yes. And his daughter's name
is
is
Irina
Kolian.
Koliana.
Very sad.
So basically, we gotta let them die and bring positive.
That's
to
what
the
he
land.
says
Yeah.
in this letter.
That's who we were looking for.
Does
Yeah,
it have a date on
That's
it?
one of the things
No
we
date.
were going to
That's
do.
a good question.
Because Hives told us about it.
Can
No, I think
we-
Vistani was the one that brought it.
Yeah, the Vistani is the one who told
Say,
us.
I'm going to help you slightly.
We had a
Can we
letter.
You have another
Perception?
letter.
Can we perception check it
Yeah,
for
someone
age?
has a letter about this.
It's about as old. It's just a few days old.
Oh, okay.
That was my letter to my BFF.
There was a letter about
Yeah,
it.
there was a letter.
That's my weapon.
It was when we got at like the little outpost where we.
Who got letter? What says?
Where the guy had the wine, or he wanted wine and stuff.
Well, I think.
Mike, do you have it?
I
I
certainly.
think I have it. I shouldn't. Why would anybody trust me with a letter?
I'm not quite sure if you
Because
actually
I think it
gave
was addressed to you.
to us.
This one?
No.
That's a rhyme of enchantment.
That's
I don't
the
know.
picture book
You're
of
not
Barovia.
looking, so it might be. Somebody has it.
Nope. I don't think I have my letter to my good friend, unless this is it.
It was the one we got right after we came out of the mist, right?
There's this letter
Yeah.
that's.
Let me see if I have an
Hold up.
additional copy.
I don't think this is it.
I know I didn't
It
get
mentions
anything,
Irina.
and neither did Meagan.
This one says Kaylana.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
shit.
Koliana?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Grutz is gonna read in a normal voice. Hail to thee of might and valor. Might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee.
Yeah, that's
We
the one.
plead for thy so desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Irina Koilana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Koilana Indervich.
Yeah. So that was our first letter. This
Grass is gonna
the
start jogging.
second
Come
letter.
on, guys, we gotta get to town.
There's treasure.
We gotta catch the Vistani. We gotta help
We
people
gotta
out.
save Irina.
Grutz is a good man. Tries to be.
Okay, so that's
I
basically
believe
what
in
you
Grutz.
find on it, and also on the body you find one gold piece
Fuck yeah.
and one silver piece.
Do we,
What?
fi-
My
When you
ass.
look-
do we find anything off the body on the ground?
No, there's nothing except like maybe a finger or like part of an ear and stuff like that. When you look at the piece
I already have plenty of those.
of gold and silver, you can see on it a face. It's an image. It's a picture of Strahd, of an elegant man, a regal man. He's looking face into the coin, and you can see it on
He
both
winks.
of the coins.
He winks at you.
He doesn't wink. He goes. "Bleh."
he goes. "Bleh."
All right.
Grutz says we gotta go faster.
Yeah, we gotta get to town.
We're gonna
It
start.
seems like
All
there's,
right.
We're gonna go at a
it seems
fast
like there's a
walk.
problem. It's curious as to how the burgomaster has died
We're gonna go fast.
or why he's out.
Okay.
Here.
Do we see anything else around?
So the road is muddy, and there's again there's this very wet, moist, and sort of smell of decay that lingers in the woods around you.
It's still raining.
You still
I
feel
presume
yes.
the
It's actually
carriage
raining
trash is still
harder.
here.
It's actually the rain is starting to come down a little harder.
Okay.
There's a broken path through the woods just north of you, and you can see that it's like a distinct path that goes off, and it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get kind of like where we are here, dark. You can tell it's now, the sun is going down. So there is a small path that goes off towards the right again.
Do we see
and
any structures?
There's no structures or anything like that, but this is a well sort of worn path.
Okay.
It takes off from the trail, so it's up to you if you wish to go on that path.
Oh, it's away from.
Is that the path that the
tracks.
carriage goes?
No, the wheels and the ruts of the wheels are continued on the main road, but there's this path that's you haven't seen any kind of path like this in the woods at all.
This is a trap. A classic catch-20. Grutz
4th of
think
July coming soon.
we don't go to the side path. Does anyone want to differ on?
I think
what
we're going to be
Grutz said?
forced to go to the side path.
No, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I could send.
I mean, I could send whatever is back there running out and have it flap its wings, and then you guys would be all over it.
I'm
I
gonna
could-
try
I could-
and use my hunter skills to track better. Which way they go?
Well, we know which way
We
they
know
went.
which one they went.
Oh well, then let's just go
This path that you see has not been walked
We've
on for a
never-
long
I
time.
want to look down that path. Do I
Ah.
see anything if I look down?
If you look down the path, roll a 20.
Oh,
See a house.
for perception.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 16.
Okay, very good. So down a ways a little bit, you can see what looks like another body of water. It's very still and very dark.
Okay.
And then it looks like there's something in the tree.
Something.
Yeah, there's something in a tree that's right by that water.
Grutz is gonna stare at him and say, "Send your owl."
Should we go to
That's
it?
smart. Send the owl.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Bezos over.
Okay, that's interesting. We haven't talked about Bezos at all. Okay, so Bezos is going to fly up, and he's got a view much like we see here. He's looking down, so you see a large body of water.
Why doesn't he just
And-
fly straight?
Well, I'm putting him above the tree line, so to speak. Since he is a bird, he would go above it. And Bezos can see, but he can't tell what it is. It's something dark, something solid
Get
in
closer.
the tree. You going to go all the way down to the tree?
Yeah, do I want to kill my owl? Okay, I'm gonna have to go.
Just
a
an
little
owl. You can get
closer.
another one.
It's up to you.
I'm gonna have to go closer.
Okay, what do you want it to do to go close? It goes close, but the tree is
Maybe it's that
got
guy.
branches and stuff hanging out, and you can see he can see something's in there. You can't quite tell what it is.
Is it moving? Yeah.
No.
Okay, it's gonna drop lower.
Okay.
It's gonna go lower.
Is it going to go? Do you want to alight onto the tree itself? You want him to land on the tree?
Yes,
and
it's
look?
gonna land in the tree.
Okay.
Not on the same branch. but-
Okay. So
Hopefully it's not a big spider.
you're looking at it, and you can tell that it looks like a barrel. It looks like it's a
Barrel
barrel in
in
the
the
tree.
tree.
I'm gonna.
It's
Wonder
not
if
on.
they're
It's not up and
poisoning the
down.
water.
It's on its side.
Is
They're
something
poisoning
spilling
the
out of it?
water.
There is nothing spilling out of it.
I have Bezos.
There
lick
is
it.
water right below it, just
Yeah.
right below it.
I'm having
And it's a
lick it.
dark, dark water, huh?
He was telling me to make the owl lick the.
Yeah,
Lick
the
it?
owl
Yeah.
What if he's making? What if it's causing people to think they're bad?
Or you can have the owl dip its claw on it, then you can have him fly back and you can check it.
Make the owl lick
That's
it.
true. Detect poison.
Well, we
on
could
it.
just go up to the barrel.
Yeah, maybe we should just.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Grutz
try-
takes the lead because Grutz can detect danger.
Okay, go danger.
I can detect
danger
Poison,
sense.
so I can use it. On
He go with me.
Jiminy's immune to
Well,
poison.
I'll go.
Yeah, Jiminy is immune poison, so even if I ate
That's
it,
true.
you wouldn't know.
Well,
Hey, do you
I-
know
it's
all
It's totally
poison
possible that the blood of that tree was poisonous, and it didn't kill me because it can't.
That's why
But if
he's.
we ever need to dispose of poison,
That's right, and
then
that's why he's the worst tester.
we can
No,
always
no, no,
feed
no.
him everything.
No, we can feed him literally everything though.
You can feed him everything, but it's not going to tell you whether it's poison.
Yeah,
or
but
not.
what if we got to
No,
get
but
rid of
for
poison?
him,
We
If
can
he
give it
has
to him.
poison, he can down it.
Yeah.
It could be like.
Wow, the
bread.
king's in a poisonous one.
Usually, you want the
He drinks
person,
to
if
drink
it's
as
poison,
well.
to die. So you know, oh, I don't want to eat that. It's poison, but he won't die.
But
Don't
if
you understand what I'm saying?
Well, he's not a
He's
poison
kind of-
tester.
Oh, okay.
We're
All
just
right.
saying he
He's
can.
a poison
Yeah,
he can eat
devourer.
anything.
Yeah,
devourer.
so if you find
Okay.
a
So
little bit
Grutz
edible
is gonna
stuff,
take the
a
lead
lot of poisonous
this
stuff, you can
time
put
as we
in
walk
poison.
over to the barrel
Okay.
because Grutz can
So you're
detect
wandering
danger.
down a meandering path.
Yes.
And as you approach the tree and you see Bezos in the tree, you can see that there is a barrel, and it looks like the barrel has been wedged between two of the arms of the tree.
How big
so
of a
that
barrel
it's like
is
fitting right into
How's
that
the tree?
The tree is a normal looking. It's scraggly looking, you know, but it's got some leaves and stuff like that. But it's
Get
not
it
one of
up
those
there.
black trees.
I guess Grutz is gonna start climbing the tree since he doesn't detect any
Okay,
danger.
so as you are starting to climb the tree,
I'm gonna
it's-
be underneath it.
it's the barrel itself is hanging out, and
Yeah.
it's hanging. You can tell it's
how
hanging.
tall is the tree?
The tree is fairly tall.
Okay, I was about to say.
Okay, I was just going to mention to you. Yeah, it's about 25 feet tall, but the tree is also very wide. And as you're reaching on going over to the barrel, you can see that on the side of the barrel it says Red Dragon Crush.
Oh, it's the line.
Oh, Grutz
And-
is gonna go higher.
As you're going up, you're starting to go over the water. You can see that to get to the barrel, you've got to go over the water.
Grutz knows this is a trap.
Do we see anything else while we're closer to the tree now, or is it just
I want
a
you
big
to
lake?
roll a 20.
Okay, I'll check too.
Grutz?
As Grutz is crawling up there,
Who rolls the 20?
all of you that are on the ground,
For what,
roll a
perception
20.
or what?
Yes, yes. Is he
Hey,
checking
Grutz-
for dessert? Mom
I
should be
got a
getting ready
20.
for
Yeah,
dessert.
I rolled a 16.
Okay.
I got a 20, but not a
So
natural.
a 20 is that's okay. A 20 is good.
20.
So you can see as he's starting to crawl over the water.
Well, Grutz ain't crawling
Epion?
over the water.
Well, as you're getting closer to the barrel,
I can see
Grutz
what.
sees the water and he's not gonna go
the
over.
What do I
water is
see?
starting to move.
Okay.
It's starting to shimmer.
Shimmer.
It's starting to you can see
trap.
there's bubbles.
Grutz, be
And there's
careful.
something that's happening. The water is starting to move.
The water's
It's like an
moving.
It's
anglerfish.
black. It's blackish,
That'd be
brackish
great.
water, just like Jiminy crawled and put his feet in.
Grutz, water moving, bubbles. Bubbles bad.
Grutz is gonna stop and he's gonna look down.
It's a
Back.
water element.
Huh?
I'm gonna call my owl
I
back.
like the idea of it.
Okay.
And it has
And what
wine
did you
on
say
it.
is Grutz?
On its
Grutz is gonna start going
cold.
back.
So you're backing off.
No, don't go. You're gonna go back to the
No,
water.
Grutz is
You don't
backing
know
off. He's not going in the fucking water.
Yeah, but I thought you were climbing the tree currently.
You're
No.
climbing the tree.
Yeah, the
Tree
And
tree.
is
you're
above
heading.
the-
Yeah,
by
you're
the
starting to
water.
head over
It's
to the
by the
barrel.
water.
No, the water is surrounding the tree. If you
Oh,
go
is
down-
No, it's not surrounding
Yeah.
the whole
No,
tree.
the branches
It's at
go
the
over
edge.
the
The
water.
branch goes over it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
branch
Grutz
where the
is on
barrel
land.
is right
Oh,
towards
okay.
the
Yeah.
edge of the
Grutz
water.
ain't dumb enough.
It looks
Grutz-
like if you look at it, if you
Look.
take an angle at it,
Maybe.
it looks like the barrel is
Grutz
not
has
quite
been
over the
betrayed
water.
so often. Grutz knows this is a trap.
I'm surprised the tree could even support your weight.
The tree's okay. It can support him, not a
So
problem.
Grutz is gonna think about this real hard. How high is that branch?
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my.
Can't you just cut the branch off?
Yeah, but it fall in the water and it might break
Oh.
in the fall.
I'm gonna throw a stick in the water.
Okay, hold on just a second. So the tree, the branch itself is approximately like 19 feet over the water.
Okay.
It's pretty high up.
Good, how
Grutz is gonna take his rope.
What?
He's gonna make a little lasso with it,
I know.
and he's gonna try and wrap it around the barrel.
So you're going to try to wrap it around the barrel. So as you're doing that, what
But
did
he's
you
not
ask?
moving towards it. He's fucking throwing it like that,
That's
like a
okay.
lasso.
That's okay. And what did you ask?
I want to throw a stick in the water.
Okay, so you're just going to throw it. Is there any place you want to throw the stick?
As close to where the barrel is. Like.
Okay, so you're trying to throw it where you saw
Yeah.
some movement.
Yeah.
You also saw it, but he sees that there's something under the water, like deep under the water.
Yeah.
That water isn't small like what Jiminy experienced.
It's deep.
That water goes immediately, kind
Grutz, it's deep and there's
it's a little
something in it.
deeper. It's not like a
don't
drop
know
off,
what.
like a cliff or anything, but it goes down a little bit further. So you throw the stick there, and the stick
Maybe it's
just
your
kind
friend
of
Strahd.
hits the water and it floats on the water, and it kind of bobbles and bounces, and then it stops and it's laying on the water.
Okay. I just wanted to see if anything would attack it.
Grutz is gonna think real fast while he's.
So go
Jiminy-
ahead and you tie your
Well, you
rope,
don't-
and
you
you're
don't
going to
have
try
it.
to lasso it.
Yeah, Grutz is gonna start, and if he does it, he's gonna start going like this around to the back of the
Ooh.
tree,
Ooh, can
away
I-
from the pond.
I want to use minor illusion.
So the problem is you're going to have to try to cast your rope through other parts of branches
That's
and
fine.
stuff like that. It's
Grutz
not
is
going to be
confident
easy.
with his aim.
It's not going to be easy at all.
That's
So-
what all girls say. Grutz can try.
What did you say, Epion?
I said I want to cast minor illusion.
Okay, what do you want to cast?
I'm going to cast a little white rabbit on the just on the very edge of the water, drinking some water.
Little white rabbit.
Yes.
Okay. I got to take a second and look at this.
Let's see if anything happens.
So you can talk amongst yourselves.
Dessert
Sorry.
is done, by the way.
Huh?
Do you guys think I should have
It's
made
ready?
the fur fluffier?
Okay.
I think
Why
that's
don't we?
Oh, could I?
It might think, why is there a weird white thing in the thing? Because I don't know if they've ever seen a bunny.
Oh, it's probably seafood.
It's a Barovian bunny.
Barovian bunny.
Let's
It's
go
a
ahead and
Roving
break
bun.
for the next 10-15 minutes while I look up something.
Oh,
and
okay.
because you really threw me a nice curveball.
Oh.
And we'll be back.
Well, if you make a listen check. Yeah, you can see if it sees through the illusion.
It doesn't sound right. I think start page should have just done it.
It didn't do it. It just shows stream is starting. We're about to begin, and that's all it's doing.
Okay, so it's one of those down there. I think it's on the other. There you go. What was it?
Just chatting.
Just chatting.
Yes.
I thought that
That
noise
doesn't
was
make
the
any
least
sense at all.
noise.
Okay.
You said start.
Yeah.
Grutz, we did it.
All right. Very good. Okay, so Grutz is in the tree. He's trying to lasso. It's
Like a cowboy.
yeah. Where is
Just
where is
chatting.
Randolph, Epion, and W?
I'm watching.
W's watching.
I did the rabbit thing, remember? I'm
Right.
I'm
You
far
threw a
away.
stick.
Okay. Are you guys how far away from the tree do you want,
Appreciable
would you
distance.
guess you are?
I'm as far as I can be away to cast my
I'm
spell.
gonna throw a firebolt at the.
I'm gonna say 10 feet from the tree.
Okay, 10 feet from the
I'm
tree.
gonna throw a firebolt at the black figure in the water.
You're throwing a fireball.
Oh, jeez, that was
Balls.
quick.
What's a firebolt? Is that
Firebolt is a cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip.
Okay.
So I need to make a ranged attack.
You're just throwing it into the water.
Yeah,
there's
the
no.
black.
We don't see. It's all black.
Oh. So
I mean, you could just throw it there
I'm
blindly.
just gonna throw it in blindly. See if it's oil.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be fun.
I think we're just checking to see if you don't do something
Or about
wild.
the 12 if I had my modifier to hit.
I just want to make sure you're,
Oh, nothing
you're
goes wrong.
casting. Nothing
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you hit. Your firebolt goes into the water
Yep.
and makes a big. It's a bolt, right? So that's
Yep.
lightning. So
Well,
it's
it's fire.
It's like a
it's
fire.
fire. Okay, so it's,
It's
like
like
a
a
small
stream
fireball.
of
Okay.
fire, I
So
think,
it goes
right?
in and immediately hits, and it makes a lot of smoke and noise.
You have a lightning one?
And there's a crackle, and the fire sort of
Oh, you're better off
illuminates,
getting
and then it
lightning.
dies down.
Oh yeah, because it'll electrify the water.
Yeah.
It scares the rabbit.
But the rabbit's an illusion.
I know it's an illusion, but would it
I'm
react
not
like a
gonna
rabbit,
touch the water,
or is it just
though.
through the whole
It's a
thing's going to
simple-
lick
it's
it?
a
It
simple
doesn't have
illusion.
sentience.
It has no
simple
sentience,
illusion.
so
It doesn't
it's
have any
So a
reactivity.
firebolt comes and hits.
I mean, I could make it run away if I wanted.
I think the question is, does it get hit by the firebolt?
Nothing would happen.
Yeah, it's just an illusion.
It's
It's,
an illusion, so nothing happens. Okay,
it's just still there drinking.
So-
Touch the water.
okay. So you cast that. So immediately after you cast that, and the water comes back, splashes up and stuff like that, and there's mist and stuff, and Grutz kind of is surprised, I think, right? Because you weren't expecting a fireball.
I'll have the rabbit. I'll have the rabbit shake its ears like it was wet.
Sure. As it's shaking its ears, the water rises up. Where's my picture? And it failed its check. So
Oh,
it reaches over
Whatever
and
it.
snaps up in its mouth, in its maw. It grabs the bunny
Oh no!
illusion, and it kind of grabs at it.
Barovian
It
bun.
stays over the water, and then grabs it, and then goes whipping back into the water,
Wow.
and the water becomes flat,
I don't know.
and the bunny rabbit is gone.
You're going to see Grutz stop lassoing. He's going to pick his swords out, and you can see him pick it around the fucking tree to go behind. Because you
Okay.
know how that part's at the front of the lake?
Well, remember you've got branches and stuff
Pick
hanging
it around.
all
oh,
over
I
the
know.
place,
I'm
so-
going around.
Okay.
Grutz is going around.
Okay.
I think Grutz is going to slowly start making
Well, now what are you doing with the swords?
What are
You're
you
jamming them into the trunk
Yeah.
of the tree?
Yeah, for fun.
Okay, at that. Oh, okay, because at
Yeah,
that
like,
tie
wait,
up,
why?
it's mostly branches going out.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's not
it's
like
for
the
fun.
solid trunk.
It's for
But
fun.
you see it. It's for fun.
Yeah.
Now, what way are you heading?
Are you Assassin's
Away
Creed
from
3-ing
the
it?
pond.
Oh, okay. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm
I
like
was-
going around the tree
Okay,
like
all right.
that.
I'm trying to understand what direction.
Yeah,
you're
it made
in.
it sound like you wanted to go around the pond to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were trying to do. Okay.
Because Grutz knows now that that's a bad idea. And now Grutz is going to go behind the tree. And then Grutz is going to start making his way down.
So it moved across the water, at the water's edge. It grabbed at the illusion, and then it snakes back in. Does the illusion stay, or is it gone?
I
Does
think
Does that
it's,
break
they
it?
just
It might-
know
it
it.
might
They
go away.
know it's an illusion
They'll
once they
know.
interact.
They'll know it's an illusion once they
Well,
interact
no, I
with
think
it.
they need to. No,
No, it knows once it
I thought they,
interacts.
they need to
once you
check.
No, once it touches
You
it,
just
it
did the
knows.
check, you failed, but once you touch it,
Once you touch it, it
Yeah.
knows it's fake.
Okay.
Immediately.
I mean, it's not exactly the smartest.
I can always make a new one.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
the.
could.
It's not the
Oh
smartest.
crap!
Could we play the ultimate ploy?
What now? I'm sorry. I
Is
heard.
it still in the serpent form?
No, it went back into the water.
God damn it.
So the water's flat.
Well,
Here, I'm gonna.
So
Wait,
it
did the
jumped up,
water- So
grabbed
did
it,
the
and went
water
back in.
take shape of it, or is it a creature in the water?
The water took shape of
So
it.
I'm assuming it's a water elemental.
So it is the water, or it's
Or it could be
part
a
of the
specific kind of water creature.
water, or maybe it's
You,
a
you
layer.
saw drip water from it. It looks. It has this. It has. The,
Grutz is
It
gonna
looks
say,
like it's made of liquid.
Grutz don't
I
have the
just wanna
tools
know
for
if
the
it's made of
job.
the water.
it's made of the water. You could tell it was made of the water.
So it's an elemental.
Grutz don't got the tools for the job.
How heavy is? How big is the barrel?
Grutz would need a silver weapon.
That's a good question. It's the size of a good sized barrel. So
Let's throw it into the water
it's
and get
gonna
it
take
drunk.
A strong person to lift that barrel. You can tell it's very heavy.
Okay.
If
I
nothing
think-
else, by the wood.
I think we can get it drunk if we put it in the water.
Grutz is thinking very greatly here. This would be a great barrel for my BFF when I need him.
When you meet him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Strong.
Grutz, we didn't know about you. Oh, it's okay. I thought you were like going on
Best
a date.
friend forever.
Okay.
For Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, Lady Demetres, she fears I'll give
He
him-
wants to
give
get her
a barrel.
hammered.
Yeah. Grutz is thinking seriously. The biggest brain. Grutz is gonna ask, does anyone know how to deal with this?
I can try casting Chaos Bolt and freezing it.
Oh yeah, then you
Good
can
idea.
smack it and break it apart.
Yeah.
Epion, you do illusion, attract its
Can I
attention.
cast a Chaos Bolt?
can-
W, you cast magic.
Yeah.
Randolph, you do something. You're wizard.
Okay.
Grutz
Well-
leader.
I can also breathe underwater for an hour.
But do you want to go into that water?
No.
I like it. Yeah. I guess if it
But
grabbed
I
you, you
think
wouldn't die.
all the water is basically that creature.
Grutz bets that it can't drag Grutz in the water. Grutz
So-
is too strong to be dragged by
You just
it.
have to target the water.
But Grutz don't think
Does
he
any-
can drag it out of water because it is water.
Does anyone have
So
it?
Grutz
Oh,
is very
oh.
confused at how to fight
Meagan
it.
has a lightning thing, but she's not playing. Does anybody have anything lightning related?
I can do cold or lightning.
Oh,
Do
really?
do cold and lightning. Wizard, what do you have?
Ray of Frost.
Use that.
Yeah.
Epion, use illusion.
I wonder if we break it apart, if it dies,
Make
or if it
bigger
just goes
illusion.
back to each other. I can make a little bigger. I'm gonna make an illusion of a
Well,
hog.
I'm gonna prepare my action, so if it comes out to get the hog, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt, Chaos Bolt on it. Which
It's gonna
will
be-
do cold damage.
It's gonna be a very round hog.
Okay.
Grutz.
For anybody watching, it looks like the new Pokemon that was
It
announced.
looks like a hog.
Yeah,
Like a piggy.
like
Like
a
a
little
piggy.
pig.
And where are you
A
putting
little
it?
black pig. It's going to be positioned under the barrel,
Okay.
like
That's
on
gonna
the
put it.
on
That's
the
gonna put it
shore.
on the shore.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna put it on the land.
And it's gonna fall into the water.
Oh, okay. No, wait a minute. Hold on.
Like it's gonna look like it's fallen into the water.
Okay.
Yes.
So, so you put it under the barrel.
Yes.
Okay, and you have it. What do you have it do? How do you? What do you?
I had
are you
it-
controlling it? It's like a. It's like
Yes.
you've got a slide or a picture of it, and you're gonna move it yourself. right?
Yes. Yeah. I have
Okay,
to
so
do
you put it there.
myself. I'm gonna make
Okay.
it kind of like go to the water, then kind of like stumble into the water.
So as you put it there next to the water, you start to see the water starting to bubble again,
Oh boy.
and you start to see the ripples of the water moving. It's moving.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt where I see the moving is.
The only thing Grutz can think of is tearing down a tree and throwing it in the water.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So okay. So before you do that, how long are you holding it there, and then do you know she's going to cast this, or you
I
gonna
already
wait for
said
her?
I was gonna prepare.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just okay.
Yeah, we can mute
I just he doesn't know when you're going to cast it. I think that's the question.
Yeah, I was gonna cast it as soon as I see movement.
She's gonna do it based on
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
movement.
So
of
when it
the
reveals
bee.
itself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's
All
gonna
right.
use it.
Yeah.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it hasn't revealed itself yet.
It
I
hasn't-
can see the movement.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna hit
What
it.
you see is the water moving.
but it
That doesn't
hasn't.
mean
It
it
hasn't
hasn't-
lunged out.
I would
yet.
wait
Yeah.
because
Okay.
it technically hasn't arisen yet. I would wait till it actually
You might
gets
just
out of
freeze the
water.
lake.
Well, because I see the bubbles.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's right there. When humans breathe, they can make bubbles appear on top 10, 20 feet in the
You
water.
want to be ready.
deep.
Yeah, I was just gonna shoot it down.
Yeah, but it
I
might
think
not
you have
hit
to
it.
wait for it to
Okay.
come
It'd be
out.
better for it
Okay.
to you to hit it once it
because
comes
it
out.
may be
It
like
might not come out though, because it might have not seen the illusion.
it's bubbling.
It's bubbling, which means
Yeah.
it's got
It
its
bu-
attention.
That's what
Okay.
happens.
As soon as
Okay,
it comes
so
out,
as
Bubble,
you're
bubble,
standing
bubble,
there and you're ready at ready,
Mhm.
you stand there and you're waiting, and it just continues to bubble, and the ripples continue, but nothing is happening.
Grutz is gonna make a
Oh,
hog
So,
noise.
but you've got your hog is
Yeah.
back under where the tree is,
Grutz is behind the
One of the
tree,
barrels,
and
okay.
Grutz is gonna start making hog noise.
but you're way up at the top, right? You're up at the top
No,
of the
he's,
tree.
he's gonna
You can use
slide down from the back.
prestidigitation.
You're going all the way to the ground,
The back
It's
of the
only
tree.
for
though.
fun.
right? But are you at the top still
only
where you
within
were,
one.
or are you moving
I'm going
down?
a bit down.
You were
not-
about-
No, you can just.
Okay,
do
are you
south
below the barrel
where
or
the
above the
illusion
barrel?
Oh.
I just want to know where you are in the tree. It's not that.
behind
Oh,
behind the
that's true.
barrel,
Yeah.
Oh, he'll do
of
it.
course.
Okay, you're in back where
Yeah.
the barrels.
Yeah.
The barrel's here. You're around
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
side. So are you here? Are
No,
you
I'm level.
here?
I'm
Are
level
you-
with the barrel.
You're level with the barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm making hog
And
noises.
you're making hog noises,
Yeah.
and the thing is sticking out.
Close enough.
Okay, Epion, what do you do?
What do I do?
Oink, 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 oink.
I'm
Oh, that was worth
I'm gonna grab a little rock and throw it at the area where my illusion is to create ripples.
on the shore.
Realism.
Yes.
The pig is on the
We're
shore.
adding
Yes.
realism.
Where you've
I'm
got
going
it,
to
it's,
throw a-
it's like a.
I'm gonna throw the rock like right next to it so
Okay.
that it makes
Grutz
a
is
physical
the
interaction with
best
the
voice
water.
actor.
Okay, so it's
I'm gonna make it surprise oink.
the pig itself
Oink.
is about like 3 feet from the edge of the water. So
Okay.
you throw a rock at it.
No,
And
it was supposed to be like falling into the water.
No, you told me it was below the barrel.
Oh,
the barrel's not hanging.
The barrel
Oh,
is
yeah,
not.
well, no, I wanted
now,
to- okay,
what
sorry.
you've done is very good, so don't take it back. So you've placed your pig under
Yes,
the barrel.
exactly, yes.
But the barrel is not over the water. It looks like it was over the water.
Oh, it's
actually
not.
it's actually
Oh.
about 2 feet, which
Okay.
isn't very far,
Then-
away from the water.
yeah, I'm gonna throw the
So-
rock so it just kind of just
Like a watermelon.
just kind of barely falls into the water, you know, just like kind of skip
Okay.
it a little bit.
Okay. So. Okay, so you throw the rock and it hits next to the water, and it kind of skips and goes into the water.
Yes, there we
The
go.
water continues to bubble and it continues to send out its ripples, its waves.
I'm gonna make slurping noise. Grutz is making slurping noises.
I like that. Make truffle finding noises.
And W, you're standing at ready, correct?
Excellent.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be prepared to fire a spell if I see it again.
Okay. What spell are you cocking up and ready to throw?
What is it
At the
called?
Cocking up,
moment,
I don't know why I said that,
it's-
sorry.
Like cocking a gun.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
guess
thinking
so.
of something.
I'm doing-
And gassing on Scorcher.
Why would you do fire and water?
Well, fire actually affects water.
Yeah, it does.
Sarah, come on. It's called evaporation.
Yeah.
I'm using cold.
Why don't you use something else, Michael?
I'm
like lightning?
freezing it.
Okay.
He has Ray of Frost. He could
I'll use Ray of Frost.
Oh,
Okay.
double freezing.
I just want to know what you. I don't care what you do. I just want to know what's prepared. Oink. What are you doing?
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I was in
Well,
the bathroom.
so above the tree is there's a barrel.
That thing's in the water.
The illusion of the bunny. The bunny went to the edge of the water to drink from the
And
water.
that thing ate
This
it.
thing came up, quickly came up, snapped at the illusion, and went back into the water and became the water again. The bunny illusion, I guess, went away.
Yes.
And Grutz immediately crawled around to the other side of the tree because he's scared.
I'm
And
gonna go
Grutz
hide in
can't-
Grutz. Fuck that. Like, wow.
you're gonna
Why
go
are we
climb the
going-
tree
Why are we going after a barrel?
Because it's the best.
because it
alcohol.
said
Who cares?
it says Red Dragon.
Crush.
Ooh,
Crush.
Who cares?
I'm just curious to kill this thing.
I don't want to fight that.
Red Dragon Crush.
Hey, you
It's
could
not.
you could
A
drink
bottle
it.
of booze is not worth fighting a
It's a
water
barrel.
elemental.
Jiminy, you can just drink
A
it.
barrel of booze.
A lot
it's
of
not
man-
that big of a
A
deal.
lot of men in the town would be happy to get it.
And you know
We
what?
got-
You
the
know what?
letter
They'll
told
also
us-
be happy to get
We
a
can
nice
get,
alive
but
Jiminy
we can
Carlyle.
get
The
the
letter
Vistan them on our side against
Yeah.
Vistan.
So instead of you guys
Using
worrying and
alcohol.
trying to
Well, the
convince
letter
him,
told us to
you don't
be
have to do
happy.
that at this point.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
not
asked him
fighting
what
it.
he's doing.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. If you want to let them do what they
Yeah,
do,
I'm just gonna watch.
do you want to try to convince them not to do this? Is that
No,
what you're
I'm gonna
trying to
just
do?
get my popcorn ready.
Okay, all right,
Fuck 'em.
all right.
They can fight it.
So Epion, I go back to you. The hog is there.
I'm gonna make
There's noises being made, but
I'm-
nothing's happening.
I'm gonna make the hog jump back
Okay.
from the lake like it's afraid,
Okay.
and it's gonna
Start
It's gonna act scared, yeah, like it's backing away, like it's gonna run away.
Okay. So you make your hog move backwards,
Yes.
and as it goes backwards, there's
I'm making.
it's like
loud
halfway to the
screeching
tree
noises.
trunk.
Yeah.
I'm making loud screeching noises. With the
Yeah, like
Oink!
it's afraid.
Oink!
The
Yes.
bubbles start to go away,
Okay.
and the ripples start to get less and less and smaller and smaller.
Okay.
Then you gotta go back.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it go back again.
Oink.
Okay. How
It's gonna
far?
go. It's gonna go really close.
Okay.
Really close. It's gonna
You
be
know what?
sniffing around on the
I'm
ground,
gonna
really
throw another
close.
fireball.
Okay. So if you're okay, hold on just a second. So how far close to the edge?
Might
Like an
happen.
inch
Water.
away.
An inch.
Yeah.
Okay. The bubbles start coming up very active, and the water is rippling.
Uh huh.
Are you going to cast your bolt?
Yep.
At the water or
No,
at
no,
the
no,
pig
no, no,
or
no,
at
Michael,
the,
hold up.
at
No, I'm not
Grutz
holding it.
or
I'm not holding it since it's reacting.
Okay, I'm gonna make it just jump into the water.
the pig?
Yeah.
Pig thing? Okay.
Like it's swimming, like it's struggling. Okay, Grutz, we need noises here.
Oink! 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 Oink!
So as the pig starts to jump in, just as it gets over the water, this thing swoops
Okay.
up out of the water
Now,
and it smacks at the pig, and it's lightning fast.
I rolled a 15.
Okay?
Rare
terrifying.
frost.
Oh wait, so I think you're fine to get the barrel then.
yeah.
It only attacks things that are above or in the water.
No, it was shaking when
I
Grutz
hit
was getting
for
close to it.
11.
Yeah, but
I think
okay.
that's. But look how tall it is. It could
Is that-
probably
do
reach
you have
up
any
there.
bonuses
cold.
or
It's
It's
cold
probably
damage.
the trap, the bait
cold
it sets
damage?
for
Okay.
travelers.
So
It's gonna
as
bait
it
itself with the barrel.
smacks
Yeah, but
into
it
this
didn't
pig,
attack until it touched the
you can
water.
see your frost hit it,
Yeah,
and
that
it sort of
doesn't mean anything. You
freezes
can be
to the
cautious.
side.
It's the first time.
Yeah.
And you can see it sort of wince, and it's trying to go back into the water.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, I thought I heard you
But
say.
I did 11 cold damage.
Yeah. Okay. So you can tell you sort of freeze it. Okay.
This is the D8.
Michael's doing Ray of Frost. I
Yeah,
think.
Ray of Frost.
And you said 13?
One of these is the
Which
D8.
area?
I
So
didn't
I'm
say
gonna do
that's cold, but I did cold
2d8
damage.
frost
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
Eight,
Oh, so you can do that different
16.
way.
Oh wow, he
Yeah.
rolled
Okay.
the max.
All right. So this
gonna be the
thing
ice
whips
cube
out.
event.
You hit it, and right after W hits it, sort of on its side, you can see freezing comes out of this freezing frost of like streak comes
While this
out
is
of
occurring,
Randolph's
Grutz
hands.
is going to start moving
He
over to the
hits,
barrel.
he hits this
Smart
thing
man.
really close to its face, right on the side of it, and it whips back into the water, and your pig is gone.
Thank God Grutz can see ice in the water now.
Yeah, it looks like a cocktail. No, you can't see that. You can't see any ice or anything. It's just becomes part of the water again. This is bluish and stuff. This is more breakish. It looks exactly like the water. It's the color of this dirty, nasty water.
I see. You know what
Well,
Grutz
at
is?
least we know we damaged it.
Yeah.
But did we? Is it going to be hurt or is it going to be healed after it's back in the water?
How many times can you guys do that again?
As many spell slots as I have.
I don't know if it's even
What about you,
worth it.
Michael?
I can keep using
Well,
it. as
the
a
barrel
cantrip.
isn't above the water.
I think it's
so why don't
fine.
you scrub it?
I say we just cut down the branch.
Grutz can bend the branch like that and make the
Yeah.
whole barrel slide over to
Yeah,
him.
do that.
The barrel's not above
Grutz
the
is going to
water.
do that.
Yeah.
Grutz is going to go to the front of the branch and he's
Okay.
start bending it like
Are you
that.
gonna go to the front of the branch?
No,
You
no,
need to
no.
explain to
Like
me.
like to the trunk. You know where the trunk is, where the branch spreads out?
Yeah.
Grutz is going to go to that trunk.
Okay,
And
you're
then he's
gonna
going
go
to
to where
grab
it
both
separates.
branches
Alright.
and he's going to start bending it up like that. So the barrel starts
Alright,
rolling forward.
I have.
With his great 20 strength.
Okay.
And use your beard.
So the way you can tell is you roll a 20 for me.
Use your beard too.
And
My beard's gonna
as
help
long
me
as you as
with
long
20
that's
strength.
fine. As long as you have
So
a
you can grab
20,
it by
as,
three
as long
points.
as you can roll higher than a 9.
Oh, Grutz did that easy.
Okay. So you can tell as you're pulling this apart that the barrel is securely falling. It's getting tighter within that knot.
Grutz has a theory. Grutz can break both branches and just do this with the barrel.
Is
Like
Grutz
chopsticks?
strong enough? Does Grutz know the way? You need to think about this. That's
Grutz
all.
has 20 strength.
I have an idea.
Grutz's beard has 20 strength.
Okay.
Two
We're gonna have
20s.
okay. So are you going to try to lift that barrel?
Yeah,
Okay. So roll for the lifting of the barrel. I need to know your strength.
20.
You need to roll to make sure
No,
you can
your
roll a 20, I
roll.
guess.
13.
Well, how can you fail? You can't
18.
fail.
Yeah, I can.
There's no way you can fail.
Well, you could
No,
give
there
it-
is. You
Yeah,
give a
you
challenge.
You could set the
You
score
set a
to, like,
challenge.
you gotta make a 20.
You gotta roll 20.
Well, you gotta have a 20, and if he rolls a 13 and his plus
But
is
he's got
5,
his beard too.
Well, yeah, but that
So
has.
I mean,
But that doesn't happen.
That's
You just
20
have to set,
strength.
like,
the
It's not
strength
a
is
20.
the strength required is it's here is 23.
Oh, that means he has to make a 23 roll.
It
He
doesn't-
did not.
I
It
have to
doesn't
roll
mean his
23.
stat
But
has
you
He has
have
to
to
roll
roll
a
that.
23.
But then you also have your beard.
My beard can also roll to add the.
He can
add
roll.
the
He can
roll.
add the
No,
beard.
Technically,
your
there's two
beard
people.
would do your beard
There's
would
technically
do the roll.
two.
You wouldn't add the roll. The beard would do
What?
the roll. So you failed
She can
the
do
first
his roll, and the beard can
Yes.
do its roll.
What?
He failed his roll.
I
Well,
don't
my
think
beard
you can
passes.
do the move.
Okay.
My beard passes.
So he had to roll.
That fucking
rolled-
sucks.
No, so he had to have rolled a 23. What's your plus to the?
Your pluses to
5.
20 is
5.
5. Right.
So
My
he
beard
rolled,
roll a 23.
He rolled
Okay.
his beard. So he rolled a 13 plus 5, 18. He automatically fails. His beard
I got it.
gives him a chance. So his beard is another person.
I thought you
They
would
don't
add
add
him.
scores.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They
thought
don't
you
add
added the
scores,
scores.
So my beard got 18
All right.
plus 5, 23.
Okay.
So my beard-
Your beard just got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So your beard can lift the barrel up.
23 is actually a really hard score to
It
get.
is.
Yeah.
It is. It's supposed to be very
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, I have to have a near
So
perfect.
I didn't write
If
this.
Grutz didn't have his beard,
I rolled an
then he
18 on
wouldn't
my
have gotten
beard.
it. He
You
would
wouldn't
have
have
dropped
gotten
it.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
So
man?
you're able to lift this. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Or
just
you
my.
could.
I don't
instead
write
of-
any of this stuff.
Another way to do it though is instead of treating Grut's beard as a separate entity, you could treat it as giving him an advantage on a roll instead.
And so I roll twice.
So he
instead.
That's
roll
true.
twice
That's true.
and take
I
the
would not
highest.
give you an
Why
advantage
would
here
I know, it wouldn't matter.
because you're up in a tree.
Yeah.
Plus
But
he-
it's okay. You
Yeah,
rolled
okay.
it. Okay. So you're lifting this barrel out
Yep.
with your beard. Thank
Yeah.
God you got that beard long ago.
Yeah.
And as you're doing that,
The only thing that Vistani can't
nothing
steal.
is happening in the water.
Because it's like it's a fucking beard. It's not living.
Well,
I'm gonna while my beard's carrying, I'm gonna start crawling to the back.
okay. So you've got. I cannot imagine this. So you're crawling back around, and you can crawl down the tree,
Yep.
right? So you guys see mighty Grutz and his mighty beard. It's grabbing this, handling this barrel. You can tell this is a barrel.
He's
is
gonna look
heavy.
like a
Oh,
big
yeah.
So
ant.
it's a good thing. That's a good sign to you, right?
Yeah.
Because you tried to lift it. It was
That means
very
it's
heavy.
full of
I'm gonna be
wine.
fucking
Now
tired
the other
traveling
thing is,
with
is
this.
it looks like someone might have
You
put
can
that
roll
there
it.
to protect it. So it seems like someone, like a wizard or something, put that there to protect that.
I don't
wine.
care.
So we might have stolen it.
Maybe there's a person in there and it's not actually alcohol.
Okay, so you can take it down. You can come down from the tree.
I'm gonna go into the outer perimeter and not go near the fucking lake.
Well, I understand. I'm just gonna let you take it down, okay?
Okay.
And then you're gonna come back to the group, and you're carrying. He's carrying this barrel, and it is
I'm
a
struggling.
full size. It's a very large barrel, very large barrel.
Russ
She
is
okay?
gonna say,
Those chairs, she's grounded.
That's fine.
It's okay. All right. What do you want to do with the barrel?
I'm gonna put it on my back and try to move with it.
Okay. Do you want to do anything with it? Do you want to?
Oh,
Probably
you know
gonna
what?
slow
You know
you
what?
down.
I'll put it on the side and I'm gonna. Is there like a cork or something somewhere?
You can tell that there's like a what do they call that?
A tap?
thing? A what?
A tap?
Yeah, not a tap, but it's
Spout?
it's a place where they've cut it and then they jammed it in. I
Okay.
forgot what it's called.
Cork?
It's not a cork, but there's an actual it's called a butt.
I know what you're
or
talking
something
about,
like that.
yeah.
There's an actual technical
Like where you would
term
have a
for it.
cork or something.
Right.
The
There's
hole
a
you
thing
would pull
that
it out,
they tap and they pour the wine in and then it's sealed.
Yeah. I
So
get
you've got knives and you've got swords. You
Daggers.
can dig into it
But
if
if
you want.
I unseal it, it can't be resealed. That's the
Well,
problem.
unless you
That's the problem.
have stuff to
Grutz
say.
is gonna save
You
it.
should shake it. See if it feels.
Oh yeah, dude. Does it feel like liquid?
Yeah.
You can feel the weight
Is it
shifting
sloshy?
around
Is it like
inside. of it.
sloshy?
You can feel the weight as you if you shake it this way, you feel weight going this way and backwards, back and forth.
But is it like sloshy like a liquid? Like
Well, you can't
kinda
really tell.
Well,
Is
you would
there
tell because
someone
if
screaming?
is the weight moving
There's
smoothly.
no one screaming.
Okay.
Yeah, you could what?
Is the weight moving around
Yeah.
smoothly? Yeah, then
Yes.
you know it's liquid.
Okay.
Because if it was solid,
Grutz
it
got
would kind
good
of go like.
shit. Grutz
Okay.
happy.
So you can carry that thing with
Yeah.
your beard.
Yeah.
What time is it? How long have we spent?
It's starting to get real dark.
We should
Okay.
go to
Great.
town.
Has it been about a day since I summoned my tower?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
No.
I think that won't be till it's really dark.
Okay. All right. You got your barrel. You guys
Yeah.
got your stuff. Okay. So.
So we don't see anything else in this area. It's just big.
You saw
water.
enough, didn't you?
Well, I'm just making sure there
Yeah.
wasn't anything else.
No. No. It's just that one barrel.
All right, cool.
And its imprint on the side.
Cool.
Unless if this was Strahd's test.
All right. So you
Strength
get back
test
on
for
the
Grutz.
road.
Strahd's like, Grutz, you did well getting the drinks for the
I
party.
gotta see if he could truly lift like he said.
Yeah, we're on a quest just to get stuff for the party.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get the forks.
Strahd is like, my first question, you must get me my barrel. Oh, you already got it, Grutz. Way to go. You outdid my
You're my
expectations.
hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're my hero.
It's gonna be like, oh, I knew you were the right man for the job, Grutz.
All right. So, again, you're traveling down these roads, and I just want to go over here and pick a road
Pick a
and
road.
make it look cool.
Is that Strahd on your desktop?
No, but
is
it's
that
kind
Dracula?
of it's a kind of Strahd, yeah.
Dracula?
Let me see here.
He's like this.
I think they have some nice. Yeah, here's a nice view of the road from the top. You know, just there's a lot of artwork, so I want to just show it.
What can you
these
use?
No, yeah, it's
systems
really
are
good art.
really cool.
It is good.
Yeah, I love the
I
visual
like that
elements.
the fog moves.
I found a hidden Mickey.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Where?
Where? Yeah, there's it's right here.
If you look at this music, yeah.
On the face of Strahd.
Yeah, you can zoom in. You
Wow,
can
I
Yeah,
actually
did
there
it
really is a
Mickey.
hidden
Yeah,
Mickey.
you can see
Wow.
you can see like the trees.
That is a hidden Mickey. Oh my god.
He might put hidden Mickeys all over. Okay, so as you're walking along and it's starting to get dark, everybody roll a
Curse
perception
of
check
Mickey.
again for me and beat a
Grutz failed
15.
that. Grutz failed that.
17.
No.
Okay,
I got a 14. So
Wait, do I get pluses?
Well, you do. You
So
get
W-
it
plus the
depends,
passive
yeah, what you do.
perception.
is the only one I think that's well, as long as one of you has got it, we're okay.
Wait, does any of your stats add to perception?
Your passive perception.
Your passive perception.
Yeah, but none of like your strength,
No.
dex, all.
No.
Okay, yeah. So,
Grutz
I-
failed that. hard.
Doesn't perception doesn't it use intelligence?
No, in
That's what
5e,
GBK.
you start.
Is it
Oh, it's
wisdom?
it's
Investigation
it's passive
uses
passive
intelligence.
wisdom,
Perception.
but
uses
it's something
wisdom.
that your characters get when they have higher wisdom. If you have a high wisdom,
Okay.
you get a higher
Or
score.
if you're proficient in.
Yeah.
Like Grutz isn't a very
So
So
wise.
it's right here.
unfortunately,
My perception.
that's
right
good.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I knew like you'd be proficient in
I'm gonna
perception and be
investigate.
expert in it. I just didn't know if there was any other
Yeah.
pluses to it. So I was
All right.
I
Just
get a +4 to
confirming.
it.
Me too.
Oh, you do?
I took expertise.
Ooh.
So off to your left, as you're walking through the road, it's starting to get dark. It's starting to open up. The trees are starting to open up, and you're starting to see fields.
Oh,
And
look,
it
we
looks
have the
like-
farms.
It looks like you can perceive. Yes, W perceives that.
Farmland.
Maybe
it
they're
looks
berry
like you're-
farms.
You're getting your farm areas.
Man, that guy would have loved those
Yeah.
muffins. The berry pyre.
Oh, Grutz
And
is
off-
gonna scratch out the name of the barrel.
Do I see a scarecrow?
Wait,
You
why?
can scratch it
Why
off
would
a
you
little
scratch
bit.
that? That's
Why
a
would you do
sign.
that?
That's
Because
like the
people
sign
might
of-
steal Grutz's wine.
Oh yeah,
They're
no,
not even
homeless
carrying
man,
it.
yeah.
Your beard is. You can punch them if they try.
Yeah.
But we should
But
give it to
when
the
we-
town.
Why would we give it to the
Why would you ruin the
letters-
legibility of
the
it?
letter literally said bring good, positive energies to the town.
My smile
What
would
a
be
way to
enough.
what a way
Why
to
would you
perk
ruin the
town up is to
legibility
give
of
them
it?
the
I think
good
it means we
wine.
have to
Because
kill them
then
with
people
vampirism.
steal it. If they look
Not
at
get
Grutz's
them
barrel,
wrong.
well, Grutz is
No,
carrying
no,
it.
no.
They will see it and they'll be like,
Or we
"Wow!"
can get the
if you-
vampire girl
If
drunk
you
and then
want
maybe
to
she
sell
won't
it
be as much of a
and you want
threat.
to prove that it is what it is, you would keep the seal on it.
Well, I'm gonna keep the seal, but scratch the name a little bit.
Hey,
Hard to read.
Strahd would know the quality
It's gonna be
by
hard to read.
taste.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a refined
Strahd's
gentleman.
Isn't that his wine anyway?
He's going to carry this barrel around for this whole
Yeah,
adventure,
that's what I'm saying.
so that he
It's
makes
in
sure he gives it
town.
to Strahd. You got a year to carry this thing.
Yeah.
You're never gonna be able to do anything
Okay.
because the barrel's gonna
Fine,
be in your
I
hand.
will give it to the town. I will be a good boy.
Good
So off through, you're looking at
can be
the
drunk with
fields, and
laws.
you're sort of
Yeah.
looking at all the what looks to be like growth of like maybe like cabbage and cabbage heads and stuff. It's all grown. It's very low to the ground. You can tell that it's obviously here they don't grow things like grains and stuff like that are tall. They are
They
growing
grow
stuff
root
that
veggies.
root vegetables and things like that.
Potatoes.
And as you're looking at that, and you sort of look into the
Parsnips.
horizon, and you're going towards the west, which is where the sun is setting, and you're out to be able to look. And on the horizon, you can see some movement, some action, and some things that are herky jerky, kind of moving along.
Herky jerky.
And jerking
That
along
sounds
and
like a
shuffling are figures of sackcloth and
I'm a
wire.
scarecrow.
They're capering in a rude mass, straw falling out from holes in their motley clothing. You can see their fingers are really long, and
Oh,
really what from this distance, and they look about this big.
Grutz
Okay?
doesn't judge a book by its
So you
cover.
can see it looks like there's actually a little shine to their fingers.
Oh, they're
Okay?
metal.
I kinda
And-
Oh, they're forks. They're
and they're
pitchforks.
and they're like you can see there's like
Yeah, they got
like a-
pitchfork.
dust around them.
A dust.
So there's
Lunch for W?
as you're watching them, you see wow. Oh, hold on, sorry, wrong time.
W appetizer?
No wonder it was so high. I was gonna say, oh God, run, guys.
Could go back to that
you can
water
see
element.
three of them shuffling along together.
Oh, so they're moving.
Yes, they're shuffling along. They're moving along,
Oh, fuck,
and they're
I'm
kind of like
Are they going
jerking
towards
along.
us?
I'm gonna throw a fire.
And you can see that they've got. You guys can't see this. W sees it,
Okay.
and you can see a pumpkin head
It's awesome.
on top of them, right?
Sounds like an old
they're
times.
moving and
Good old
moving.
times. The good old days.
And
Good old
as they're moving, and what do you do?
I'm gonna let the guys know I see weird pumpkin head things moving around.
Okay.
I see 3 of them.
So everybody you kind of point out to where
Yeah.
they're at, and as you all turn and look and are watching them, and you see them shuffling along, they almost
Right.
look like
Robots.
comical and stuff. And then all of a sudden, one of them rolls its head at you, and you can see a glow in its eyes, and you can
Oh.
see the glow of its mouth, and you see almost like it's a Warner Brothers cartoon where its eyes go like this,
Oh, Jesus.
and it goes, and it looks at the others, and they all go, and they immediately stop, jerk to a stop, and they are standing like they're scarecrows.
Oh, cool.
And they
You
just
have to look at
stand in
them.
the way. One
Sounds
of them's
like-
kind of like,
Are they in our way?
Sound like they're
no,
afraid.
no, they're off in a field.
So as long as it don't
No.
bother me, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Like
Yeah.
Toy Story.
They remind me of
Like
the
the
Turnip
toys?
Man
I
in
like
Howl's
fuck
Moving
that.
Castle.
I'm gonna go. I can't deal with fucking garden gnomes. I can't deal with the fact that they could be alive and moving.
Okay.
I
So
am
what do
gonna.
you-
I think we continue on, but we have to keep an eye on them.
I agree.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on them.
So
I think
so
we
you're going to keep moving.
Yeah.
So as you move, as you're keeping your eyes on them, you can sort of see they don't move at all. They stay right still. The breeze that's kind of in the air kind of moves their clothing, so it's kind of dangling and moving in the wind, almost like a little small sail. And then one of them has like a little hat on it, so you can see the brim kind
They
of
have
float up
legs?
and then down. From what you can tell, it looks like they have like some pants on, but they flutter, so there's like no substance to them whatsoever.
So they like float.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's almost like they're made, you can tell, you think they're made of like sticks,
Yeah.
and they've been wired, the clothing has been sort of wired on there, because it's
That's
kind of
pretty cool.
scrunched up.
Huh.
So it looks like there's no substance to them.
Interesting.
They're not attacking us. I don't think we can.
They're like ghosts
They're just
possessing
little
the
buddies. They're
scarecrows.
doing their
No,
thing.
I'm gonna.
They seem
keep
neat.
looking at
They're just
it.
little
I
guys.
think we just continue
They're
on.
out of
but we be
distance. I'm
wary.
gonna keep.
They're just little guys.
I'm gonna keep
Wait.
my eyes on them until they're out
Can
of
I?
my view.
I want to talk to him.
And
I'd
you
be
can-
on dog.
So
I
you
wanna
want to go,
say-
you'll have to get off the road, go up to them.
No, I just wanted to
That's not
kind of
smart.
yell at him.
Okay, you can stop and yell at them.
Gonna be like,
They're let me see here, let me just roll something real
I'm
fast.
Bard. I can project my voice.
They're about 30 yards away.
Okay.
They're not that far.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to speak to them. I'm gonna
Okay.
say, "Hello, oh pumpkin fellows.
No reply.
Why are your eyes oranges and yellows?
Their lights kind of flickering and in the mouths and in the eyes.
Are they communicating? What if I go like this?
They're just standing still. They're still.
Mm.
Throw a stone at it.
Sticks and stones may break my
No.
bones.
Okay, then I'll say, okay, bye.
Okay? You want
Yeah,
to throw a
we-
stick at it or stone?
I really wish one of them said bye.
Nah, I don't want to throw anything at them. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, we should just continue.
They're not doing anything.
I
that's
just
fine.
figured I'd try to chat with them, you know. But
It's just a weird
Did
shit.
you ever try to
right
fuck
aloft.
a
wait, can't you
scarecrow?
talk to ghosts?
I can't. I don't think they're ghosts.
Grutz is technically a spirit seeker.
Hmm.
As a
I think they're just little pumpkin
path to
guys.
the beast barbarian.
If they're not causing
There's more
trouble,
to
I
this.
think they're fine.
They're like
Yeah.
ghostly stuff. So
They weren't
Grutz
hurting
ignore it.
us.
They're like
Yeah.
reanimated stuff.
We're gonna ignore it and
Just
just
either
continue
like
on
or
our way.
wrong.
So you're going to continue onward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I'm done.
So as they continue onward, you keep your eyes on them.
Yeah.
Okay, they just stand there. So you finally come up to a sort of a jog in the road, and you're walking along.
Jogging.
And in the back, as everybody goes along, at the very end is Randolph and Epion.
Yeah,
And
keep
Randolph
my
takes
eyes
a
on
look behind him, and they're gone.
Wait, did he ever stop looking at them?
I said I was gonna keep my eyes on them.
Oh, you keep your eyes on them the
Yeah.
whole time?
Yeah.
Then they're still there.
Yeah, I'm not leaving my eyes on
Okay.
them.
Until we're out of.
Jeff
don't-
Bezos just
don't,
stares at them
don't
the whole
worry,
day.
Randolph. I'll help guide you.
Okay. All right, so you continue walking, and you're walking through a path like this.
Can he
and
still see
eventually-
them?
Huh?
Can he still
No,
see
no,
them?
no,
No, I'll
no.
eventually get out of reach.
Okay.
You eventually get out of the way. All right. So.
Good thinking, Randolph.
All right.
Never trust unpolite pumpkins.
All right.
Well, it's like the Weeping Angels, except they didn't stop when you stared at them. They only stopped once they knew we were looking at them.
The Weeping Angels.
Yeah,
It's a
like
Doctor Who thing.
Yeah.
You look at it, and when you blink, it moves.
It's like angel
It
statues.
only moves when you're not looking at them.
Or if you
Yeah.
blink too.
Yeah.
or if you
I mean, you're not looking at them when you blink.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't think blinking counts.
So as you're finally walking along, the whole forest breaks, and you come into this clearing that you can see.
Wow,
Right below
Barovia
you.
is so beautiful.
Below you, you can see a town. You can see the village itself. You
What
can
can you
see
do?
sort of where you're going to go. That's a
the road's
stream.
getting
That's a
far.
river that's flowing along, and you're going to go following the path. You can see how dark it is, and rising high above this
It's a
small
castle.
village that's masked in fog and such. You can see on
That's
a-
where the party
on a-
happens.
That's where the party is. You can see a castle. You can see even from here.
God
you can
damn,
see
that's
a
high up.
drawbridge.
That's like days away from that village, even though it looks so close.
That's where you got to Uber Eats that wine to.
Yeah, I gotta get an Uber. I put my phone out on the road.
So this
Anyone
is
going
how
to
you're
Castle Ravenloft?
It's Uber
So
Vistani.
you've been on the road for just a couple hours. It hasn't been that long, and you've been walking at a pretty good pace. But it's taken you about, you would guess, you stopped and did the thing with the barrel and stuff. That took you probably about 30, 40 minutes. And you've been walking probably a good 2-3 hours. Okay? So to get from those gates all the way in here has taken you, and you estimate it's probably going to take you another 30 minutes to get here down
Okay.
into this town. So you move along and you finally approach and you come into the town. And this is what the town looks like. It's starting to get dark. You
Were
see
we
the
going
moon
downhill to the town?
Yeah.
Grutz, you could have just like rolled the barrel and.
No, Grutz sees those things in cartoons. They don't go well.
Okay.
Oh, you're going.
So you come into this town, and the village is fairly large. It's larger than you expected. There's probably about 80 to 100
wow.
houses in here.
Oh,
Is the
houses.
picture
That's a
or
pretty good
something?
size.
What picture?
The
Well,
map.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
map.
That's an old map.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when I first started.
Kind of a crude map, and as you're probably going to learn very quickly, there's not a lot of
This is one of the
accuracy
bigger
to the
towns we've been
information that
into.
they've given you. So that can be
This is one of the bigger
As
towns.
be a
they
little-
say, the map is not the
that can be a little
territory.
more misleading.
Well, Villaki is the biggest town.
So the map says.
Kresk has 250 residents.
So the map says.
Well, that's what the hives told us.
All right, so
Did he give us the map?
Yeah.
let's see, I got that. All right. So you walk into the town, and it's pretty much.
Are they giving us the Wolfsbane test?
I'm sorry.
Are they gonna do
You
that?
haven't seen anybody. It's pretty desolate.
Uh,
Now, I want to do one more thing.
Are there lights on like that?
There's just a few places where the lights are on. Good
That
question.
means free
again.
residency.
You guys have good questions. So very, very small amount of lights coming from the windows. Not every place is lit, and not every place is what you were expecting. You were probably expecting a little bit more livelihood.
I want to go to a tavern.
Based on what we've seen so far, this seems pretty normal to me.
Okay.
Everything seems to be dead.
Dead.
Unless it's everything's dead unless it wants to kill us, and then it's very alive.
Yes. Everything's dead and bleeds.
Let me know when a day hits for the tower, since they cast the tower.
Do you want to have another tower?
No.
Yeah.
Do you want a tower of fire, a tower of
No.
sand?
He's testing.
Well,
us.
it'll be around.
It'll be
It'll be
down
around
here
this
for the
time.
same
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Because
Maybe
you
a
went
wet
through
place
another
will be
day.
fun.
Okay.
Slowly
Yeah, or
goes
like one
away.
with a.
And then the wind blows it away.
Okay, if a day passed,
Yeah.
all the flat stuff you did
A water bed in the
disappears.
sandcastle. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, so Jiminy will be naked?
Yeah, Jiminy's naked now.
What?
Anyone who had any sort of flash thing, it disappears.
Because the tower only stays for a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything
was
in
that
the
your
tower
plan
now-
this whole time?
Yeah.
So as we go into town,
Anything you made.
your mankini is going to
Everything
disappear.
you made.
Good thing I got this vest.
Wait, but does it still count if it's disconnected?
Yeah.
It's too bad you didn't wait for just a few more minutes while we were,
In the bar.
yeah, or something like that. But that's okay.
It's okay,
Oh my
Chimney.
god, does anybody have any spare clothes?
It's okay,
Any
Chimney.
pants?
Grutz can't tell the difference anyway.
I don't have spare pants.
Just roll around in some more mud.
That's true.
We can make mud pants.
Okay, so here is.
We'll
I
drop pants on with
I
Mud
want to
pants.
take advantage
Let it
of
harden.
these things that this guy has made. So I'm going to show you his
Making
logo.
pants of
So
hair.
one of the things he's
Yeah.
done, which is really cool, this Benio's battle maps,
Perfect.
is he's made video of a lot of this stuff too.
Video?
So I want to show you this video of you coming into Barovia, and this will show you what the video. It's only a few minutes here, as you can see, and this will show you what the place looks like. Now we don't want to hear him talking because he's a German. So this is the road you've been coming through and coming in, and ahead of you you can
Oh,
see.
this is cool. Very Transylvania.
Yeah, and ahead of you you'll be able to see the village. You're coming to the bridge which you crossed, and there you can see castle up above you. This is elaborate stuff. It's really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's
It
fun.
really fleshed this out.
Yeah, and you
This
can
is
see
cool.
there's one of the
There's the
pumpkin
camera.
things that you saw. It's in there. It's in one of the fields. And this is what it's like for you approaching into the village itself. Okay?
It's like a PS1 cutscene. It's kind of cool.
It
I
is.
like it.
It really is. And it's dark, it's brooding.
Oh, there's a big house.
There's a big house.
The big house
Burgermeister.
always has the bad people.
Yeah, I know.
You guys are amazing.
The big house always has the
bigger
good
the house, the
stuff.
Let's save ourselves the time and just burn it down.
Hey, big house has good stuff.
Let's burn down
Just
Barovia.
eliminate
It
the
has been true
all these
almost
people
every
write all
time.
this stuff, and this is how you treat it.
That's
All
pretty
you gotta
good.
do is burn it down.
There's the end.
Oh, is that
Oh,
the
I don't
bar?
want to burn.
Every-
That is
Oh,
not
that's
the
the
end,
church.
young man. What
That's
is
the
wrong
church.
with you?
Oh, that's cool. We went
Had
through
to
the
get
window.
wasted
That was
in
fun.
the church.
Okay, so
Church
I'm just
tavern.
showing you. This is an
Oh, there's
overview.
tombstones. That's the graveyard.
This is an overview of the whole
Yeah.
village.
Zombies!
I thought about not showing you the whole thing, but it's just too
No,
cool.
you owe this to us. You stole
Yeah.
all our shit.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Is that the graveyard?
You gave us a bunch
I
of
don't have to
bullshit
tell
and
you
you
what is
stole
what, though. Huh?
Yeah, we haven't even gotten
That's
to
a
use it at
graveyard.
all.
Well, put it this way. Look at it this way. You lost all your stuff,
Oh, it's a little lake
and
thing,
you
a
were
river.
still able to get a barrel of wine.
Because Grutz is very resourceful.
My character, being very alcoholic, is happy about that.
I'm surprised he hasn't tried to take the barrel from me at some point.
Well-
No, you can't carry it.
Well, no.
So this gives you a much
the way
better
I see it,
idea
it's
than
only
I
if
could
the
describe
alcohol's,
of what
like,
this house is, the
easily
size of a
accessible.
town.
That's
You know,
true.
it's not
that's
like
true.
obsessive. Just like if there's a glass
Like
and
this,
somebody
this
offers
is
it,
this wine is
So
supposed to
there's
be
the
good shit.
church.
Well, like,
that's,
you
that's
open-
next to the cemetery,
then he'll walk.
and he's probably going to go into nice clouds above. Gives you a much better. And of course, what we've got is we've got the.
This
Holy
is cool.
fuck.
What is this structure? This tower?
That's the
Church.
that's the church, and they're
I
above
think
it all.
the people here believe in the Morning Lord.
And all they're
Yeah.
above it all.
I want.
Well-
I want to become.
Oh,
a
yeah.
This is his ad. So as I go through
It's one
these
of the
and show
greater
to you,
gods
yeah,
in
he's going to
D&D.
show you all of the
I
things. He's
want
trying
to
to
be known
sell
as
it.
the morning
So he's showing you all of the places and all the
Great name.
areas in the
I
town.
want them to think I'm.
And he's
the
showing
coming
you.
of the
Here's a bunch of
morning.
the pictures that
If
are
you do that, the Morning Lord might get you.
How much is that?
thousands.
He's one of
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
the top
And it's
dogs.
worth it.
No, then he'll just be
It's
like,
worth it.
oh,
Because
maybe.
everyone
I
wants
hear
to
you're
run
like me. I'd be like,
Ravenloft.
yeah,
That's
man,
like
you're
the
great.
biggest one to run,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
Curse of Strahd.
Maybe he'll bless me.
That's interesting. Why you wouldn't just use
My
still
first
images
priest
from
that
the
I made
YouTube
was,
videos?
We've got
At least
this,
the
but this
Morning
guy, if I can get these guys to help me,
Oh, yeah?
we can be running
We
this
can-
whole thing.
we can come over
When
one of the
you
days.
go- please come over and help
You
me.
want to come like Monday?
We can put icons of you into these battle maps, and
Oh.
it will only show you what you visibly can see from your torches.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
it's very, very
Drew,
cool. It's very
find a
immersive.
day if you're available. We can come over.
Like Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Sure,
We
you
can go
have
Thursday,
that.
Friday. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So as you're walking down the streets, you can see as you come into town.
Streets full?
There's some bright
Streets A
lights that are coming from one of the first buildings. But as you're moving through and you're kind of taking a look through the area, as you're walking down, it's very dreary. I'm going to show you another place. You take a turn because you're going to turn and you're going to go down and you're going to go to this place. You see the lights, and this is also another street that you see. Now,
There's a
what
hanging
you
man.
see, there is a man. Yeah, there's a body
The
hanging
bar.
from one of the buildings, and most of the buildings look, I think, a little bit more like this. There's less lighting and stuff. So as you are
Ross is
walking
gonna
by
stare
that,
at the
tell
hanging
me
man.
what you're going to do.
Ross is gonna look at the hanging man.
When you pardon?
He's gonna look at the hanging man.
Okay, you look at it and you see a body that has been picked over. It looks like it's been picked by the
Oh, okay, it's an actual body.
yeah.
Oh.
It's been picked over by, like, say, birds and ravens. It's been eaten. Its eyeballs are gone. And,
Any indication of cause of death?
You can't tell. It looks like it's bruised around the neck.
Any blood?
There's blood all over it that's come
Okay.
down from it being picked.
Because I was wondering if maybe a vampire bit him and then the town brought him out. Hanged him.
I don't think the town that lives down the street from the
From the-
vampire
from the-
is gonna hang a vampire.
Yeah, from the vampire
That's-
overlord.
Seems like a really bad idea.
They might. Their lord is basically the Dracula of Ravenloft. So do you really think they're gonna? Maybe Strahd doesn't care about some
It's
random
probably
vampire that
someone
got
who did
bit.
something bad in the town.
He's D and Dracula.
So as you're walking past it to move on to go to what you perceive as an area of activity and some lights,
I want to go to the big house.
as you're walking along and you're walking by and looking at this body, you look up into this body, and the face
Winks.
that's looking down starts to change, and it becomes you. It's your face
Oh, dude, fuck that.
and your body, and you know it's you because you can recognize yourself, and it has the old purple hair. Okay.
Guys, I'm seeing a double of me, and it's my old self.
Don't worry, Luke Skywalker saw his face in Darth Vader's
Maybe-
helmet when
maybe
he was
it's
in
a
the swamp.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's a sign that the old
did.
you is gone.
Yeah.
That we're turning into a new version of ourselves.
Little Anakin had the
Do you
shadow
guys
of
see
Darth
yourselves
Vader.
in this, or
Yeah,
am
well,
I
I
is
ain't
it
had
me?
Darth Vader shadow.
So
Luke
that's a good
Skywalker saw
question.
himself in the Darth
Do
Vader
you guys see
costume.
yourselves
That's
in this
okay.
thing?
I'll look at it.
It looks like a body to you. Well, you don't.
There's no way in hell it
Looks
looks like you're going insane.
It doesn't look like me, doesn't it? Purple
No, it
hair?
looks like you're going
No.
insane.
Okay.
Either that or you're obsessive
I
about.
forgot to tell you
You
guys.
need
I
a
had a dream
drink,
about a
W.
dragon.
What?
I had a dream about a dragon.
Tell me about
You
it.
need
Okay.
an other drink, W.
Yeah,
What
it
it
was
look
a
like?
silver dragon.
If a metallic dragon, usually that means they're good.
Ross is gonna look around for a big house.
In a cave.
If
What
they're a
monster
colored
is?
dragon, and
Yeah.
An inn's or
they're up for grabs.
the mayor's house.
So there's a place that you're walking to. I wanted to let them keep talking.
I mean, they can talk. All this is going on.
So-
You dreamed about a dragon before?
No, this is my first time.
Was that in it?
No.
Wow.
Did you
I'm
ride the
sorry.
dragon?
No, I just saw the dragon.
Did the dragon ride
What
you?
sort of person dreams of a dragon but doesn't even ride it?
It was silver and it had like purpley tones to it. Kind of like my hair.
So you say you're a dragon?
No,
Maybe.
Wait, didn't you have brown hair?
Your old
I
self
had silvery
died
purple
and
hair
turned
and
into a
then
dragon.
Yeah, you're not silvery purple. No wonder why you're seeing yourself.
Do we still hate him?
You're missing
Has he
your
been
own
through
self.
adventures?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't hate him.
You don't hate me anymore.
No,
What
you
are
don't
guys
hate me.
talking about?
Damn.
All right, I'm going to show you.
I just said hateful things.
As you're, I can keep this at normal speed, I think. As you're walking past the body and you look at the body, you walk up, and here is the place that you see that has lots of lights. You're walking around and you're coming and you see lots of lights here.
Oh god.
What was
Oh,
that?
fast. What the fuck?
Things are going bad fast.
What?
Well, it's like,
Is this happening to us?
No, it's just
don't worry
showing
about
you
it.
the
This
environment.
is yeah.
It's showing during daytime it's
Yes.
probably all good and
Thank you.
joyful.
Yeah.
But at night it's all dark.
So
and
you
evil.
can look and
Well,
you
we're
can
going
see.
inside fast.
Yeah, I want to show you the inside, but I just want to give you
This
a
is
sense
probably
of the
the bar.
flavor of this is where you're heading.
Oh, okay.
And
dude,
this,
I would
as you
totally
see,
want
as
to
you're
be at
walking
a
up
place
towards
like
it,
that.
you see a sign that says "Blood on the
hear.
Vine," and it shows. A
I went to a
sign,
place
and
a
it
lot like
shows
that in
The
Germany.
grape leaves and the grape line, and it
It's pretty
shows
cool.
blood dripping from it. So I assume you want to go inside, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Especially when nighttime looks like that.
Oh
goddamn.
wait, the body that looked like W, is that a dead body?
Yeah.
Can I search? Can I search the body?
No,
It's
it's
And hanging up.
Oh, got it.
And I don't know if townspeople would appreciate people. Plus, they probably already pickpocket the
Hey,
body.
nobody doesn't look like anybody's around there. What are they gonna do?
So you go inside,
Sleight
and
of hand.
inside the bar, it's not very busy, but it's a big bar, as you can see from this. There's lots of tables, and there's lots of. Let me see if he shows. He's going to go upstairs, which I'm not gonna bother with. But I'll show you one more time so you can get an idea. See, there's a bunch of tables. There's some stools at the bar and stuff, and there's a big man behind the bar, and he's got like red hair. He's got big red.
Is he buff?
He's a big guy. Yeah.
Okay, me and him are gonna have like a little handshake.
Does his-
of brothers in arms.
Does his top and bottom half
So
move
as you
independently?
walk in, there's a couple of people at the tables.
None of you
they,
guys are part
they
of the
look
strength
at
club.
you. I'm sorry.
No, none of these guys are part of the strength club. Muscle men have it in for each other. We're brothers in arms.
What is this, the scene of
so
Full
you
Metal
walk
Alchemist?
in and they're looking
Yeah.
at you as a group,
Exactly.
and then the man at the bar,
Yeah.
he sees you walking in, and he's kind of observing you all, and you see him look at you all coming in, and he kind of shakes his head, and then he sees Jiminy, and he kind of shudders for a little.
Yeah.
And then he sees Grutz come in, and he's
Racist.
carrying a barrel, and he looks at you like,
Hello.
oh. He sees your beard.
It's like, where did you
And
get that?
everybody in the bar looks at you very strangely. What do you do?
I'm gonna flex.
You're gonna flex. Okay, so
My bulging 20 strength muscle.
all right, so you flex to impress everybody, as if carrying a barrel with a beard doesn't impress people enough. You've got to flex. Okay, that's great.
Hey, not everybody
Now-
respects a magic
Yeah,
beard.
So now I'll just.
Jimmy Carlyle's gonna flex with him.
Well, they're looking at you, and they don't notice it because they can't tell you're flexing. Yeah. It looks more like you're just trying to move your hands. All right, so I'll ask again. What does everybody
I'm just
do?
gonna say hello, good evening, everybody.
Wait.
So
While he's flexing, I'm gonna do a pose.
Yeah.
okay, and so the man from behind the bar is going to come around.
I was thinking Great
and
Sandman.
he's
actually.
looking at you all, and he's saying, "Please have a seat. Please
Thank
have
you.
a seat."
Thank you, thank you.
So he takes you over to
I'm
one of
gonna
the
go
chairs.
Guys, I'm gonna
Okay.
go, guys, we have no money.
We have a gold piece and a silver
Is
piece.
there a corgi thief?
Wait, one each?
Is there a corking?
Only one gold piece and one silver piece.
Like between us?
Yeah.
Is there a corking fee?
We could
So
sell
he's-
the. We could sell the world.
Yeah.
So
Good man.
where is it?
Corkage fee. You know, it's a Thursday, so there's no cork if you.
It's Saturday. What are you talking about?
Let me
Oh,
go
that means it's
to.
double the price.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's like, oh, I know Colkage.
He's gonna think I got 1 gold and 1 silver on my ass.
No,
All right,
what,
let
you
me-
did not put it on
Yes, I did. I don't have pockets. What am I
He
supposed to
said.
do?
He
Hold the
said.
coin?
He
You ever held
said.
the coin for more than 10 minutes? It's really annoying.
He said he put it up his ass, and I let him do it.
Oh, you let him do it.
Yeah, I let him
Hey,
do it.
nobody will steal it this
No.
way.
Yeah, no one can steal it.
No
You
one
realize
can
how
take
big of
it.
an asshole
Yeah,
you
no
I
one
are?
want
can
you
take
to
that.
hold this in your
Are
hand
you
for the
gonna
rest
be
of the
able to
game.
take it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
there's
you
the
need to reach your
outside
ass
of the
with your
place.
hand.
You
Yeah.
can see it's very large.
That
so-
surprises me greatly.
All
He just put it on
so
the
you
ground and
guys-
He's
sat
kind of
on
like
it.
his bone's
Yeah.
kind of. He's kind of like the
I thought your ass
yeah,
cheeks.
Flubber,
I
sure.
thought your ass cheek was unclean because you never could reach your ass with your hands.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not
got,
sure
he's
how
got
to
a
take
toilet
care of
on.
that.
No wiping.
He's got the
So-
he's got that Billy Mason.
Why
Does he like have
on.
dinosaur
Yeah.
hands compared to your
The
fat?
guy comes around. He says, "Good evening. I do not recognize you. It's so rare that we have peoples that we don't know. Come in with your child and your magnificent beard and
Thank you.
your barrel of wine.
Yes.
This is a barrel of wine.
Kid, I'm
Yes.
probably older than
And
you are.
everybody's looking. Huh?
I'm probably older than you are.
He talks.
You've never
Yeah.
seen it.
Oh, it's very nice.
He's
bullshit.
he's a halfling, a little small halfling man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you should
okay.
be
Sorry.
ashamed of yourself. Racist.
Oh
You're
no,
canceled.
no, none of that.
Wow, I
Please,
can't
everybody
believe
sit.
this. How unaccommodating of you.
He says, "Your barrel, is it for sale?"
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Red Dragon wine.
Red Dragon Crush.
Red
Crush.
Dragon Crush.
Yes.
Sure.
Everybody in the bar looks over and they're like, They're all talking now. Red Dragon Crush. Yes, Crush.
At least that's what the label
They're all
says.
talking amongst themselves. He says, "Oh, Red Dragon Crush."
I just keep thinking of the soda.
Oh, yeah.
Crush.
He says, "I will talk to you about you buying your wine."
Okay.
Yes, very much so. Let me get you some wine that I have here.
All right.
I only have grape mash. Are you from this area?
No.
No.
Oh,
no.
this is-
And
Oh,
you
I
see,
will-
we kind of ran into a problem.
We got robbed by the Vistani. Yeah.
Yes, you look very strange. You look
Yeah.
like
They
you are-
robbed us.
We lost everything.
He says, "Well, my name is Eric, A-R-I-K, Eric. I am the barkeep here.
Got
at
it.
the
You're a good man, Eric.
Blood of the Vine. I will
What do you-
bring you some wine. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Would you like some pasties?
Yes.
I have
Pasties.
meat pasty,
Meat.
fruit pasty,
No.
and chocolate pasty.
I'll take the
Oh,
meat.
yeah, that one.
Meat.
I'll
As
take
a muscle
fruit.
man,
I'll take
I
meat
need
giant.
meat.
Okay,
I'll take
I
a
will
fruit
bring
one.
you all pasty.
Take the meat.
Steak,
I
wolf
feel like the
steak.
fruit here isn't good.
Give me that.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Wolf steak
Wolf
sounds
Wolf
good.
steak and pasties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will return.
Wait,
So he goes
selling
behind the
this
bar
Yeah.
and he's talking. And
We're probably getting a really good deal. It's really rare wine.
wine? Yeah, I just wasn't sure if he. had
one of the
signed
one
it.
of the people that's
A
at
break?
one of the tables
Someone tries to take it,
gets
I'll break
up
their
and
arm.
he comes over to you and he says to you, he says, "You have Red Dragon Crush wine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scared, huh?
I wish I was your friend. Oh, you are a wealthy man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak.
We're
I'm gonna-
wealthiest.
I'm
Can you
gonna
tell by
s-
our clothes?
I'm gonna speak in it.
I cannot
And
tell
Grutz
by
is-
yours, little thing.
I'm gonna speak in Grutz's
Oh,
mind.
Racist.
Do
You're
not-
canceled.
Remember, you're
Do
naked.
not.
Yeah,
give
you're
him a
racist.
drop
You're
of
canceled.
the Red Dragon.
You're
Crush.
Grutz
What?
knows mine.
Everybody
Something's
just
in my
majority
mind!
halflings.
What's wrong? I missed that. What happened?
Something's in my brain.
What happened?
He's
Grutz,
trying to talk to me
It's
through my
okay.
head.
It's
Oh, he's
okay.
talking in your head.
And
I
something's
missed it.
trying to go in my brain.
What did you say to him?
I said, don't give him a drop of the Red Dragon Crush.
He probably thinks this is conscious.
You gotta say it's
telling
you.
Who did this?
I'm gonna,
So he says, "Oh, what is your name?"
Grutz.
Grutz. And all of you are together.
Yes.
And you are with little naked man.
Yes.
Yes.
And you are
Yes.
with hairy one.
I am
He
Eric.
looks like Wolf.
yeah.
Are you Wolf?
No.
Is he
Look at
actually?
your beard.
Oh, he does. He is
My
there.
beard is
You
covering
you
me.
look like hairy man.
He let his
Yeah.
beard
Look like
grow out
wo-
a little too long.
It is his clothes. That is strange. Where are you from?
Mordenshire.
Mordenshire.
Suddenly you see Eric from behind the bar. He comes out from behind an area and he says, "You start off. Leave them now." And the other guy's looking at you and he leans in and he says, "Don't undersell." And he walks
Okay.
away. He
I'm
walks
gonna
away.
speak in the
And
mind.
Eric says to him, "Get away from them. They are my guests." What?
I'm gonna speak into the guy who's talking to us.
I need
And
a
I'm gonna,
battery.
I'm gonna talk in the mind of the guy who's talking to us and say, maybe I should go and check on my wife.
He's
The guy's
gonna
like-
slowly convince people that their
that
conscience
one
is
doesn't
telling
work.
them stuff
Oh.
to
You gotta
do.
get one of the
He's
small
trying to
Mike,
convince.
Grab a small one.
What
We're
he's
gonna
trying to do is he's trying to convince people that it's their subconscious telling them this.
Is this a cantrip that you're using?
No,
No,
it's,
it's
a
a
little thing you got from the deck committee
Deeds.
thing.
Oh.
So Eric brings you wine, glasses, and yeah, it's a little charge. It's going to be enough to carry us through the rest of the night. I'm not sure what happened to the wine. But, so he brings out the wolf. It's not on. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, they record.
Oh,
my
the
thing.
built memory's full.
Oh, so we have to.
Da,
It's not worth it. It's not worth
Sure?
it.
We need to do
Well,
the
can you delete one real quick? I think it's the big. I think it's all one.
I think
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
You have to delete it all, I think.
Can you delete it?
Well, your face is on there.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, I'm on. Okay, good.
You're
We'll just
all
leave it.
dark,
Okay,
but-
that's okay. That's. What
He's
are you,
Batman.
a racist?
What? No.
What are you, a racist?
No, you're
okay.
racist against halflings.
So he serves you the wolf
He's
steaks,
Batman.
and he
I'm
says,
eating mine. It's gone.
he says, "I will bring you pasty." Did you want pasty too?
Yeah, meat and chocolate.
Meat and chocolate.
Have you,
Fruit is a sin.
So he brings you all plates of wolf, and he says, he leans to you. Do not talk to anyone else in the bar. They do not have the capability to buy your wine. They are just, lowlifes in the village. I am
Probably.
Eric.
We can start a
I'm gonna
bidding war.
I'm gonna point. I'm gonna knock on him and I'm gonna say, let me help with the
What is it?
buying of it.
Okay.
I can make sure he's not underselling. it.
Okay.
Yeah, with the negotiation.
Wait,
So
Randolph.
he leaves.
Grutz is a good leader. He lets his
I'm just gonna
And
look
he
for
lets the
flies.
followers do their thing.
Randolph.
I'm gonna look for bugs.
Huh?
You could
Okay.
put
I'm eating
thoughts in
her
his
steak.
mind
Okay, you
That's
can
what
eat
I
her
accept our
steak.
say.
I
price.
can't eat them.
Well, I
I'm
was
scared
gonna
of bugs.
read his
I'm
mind to
gonna
see
grab cockroaches.
what
and
he
Gotta go
thinks,
outside for that.
whether or not
No,
he's
there's
underselling
bound to be
us.
cockroaches in this bar.
Mm.
So he brings back a small plate.
I have
And-
high persuasion.
Check
He
for
puts
poison.
down the plate in front of Jiminy, and he says,
That's right.
chocolate pasty, meat pasty.
I'm eating both at the same time.
Okay,
That's
so
nasty.
he starts to move away from you,
That's
and
nasty.
you pick up your pasty. Which one do you pick up?
Both.
That's nasty. He's eating
I'm
both at once.
sandwiching them.
The nasty
Okay, you're
pasty.
sandwiching. As you're eating them, the door opens, and a young man comes in.
Oh, okay.
He's a
He's the
handsome-looking
pasty
man. He's got curly hair.
As I'm taking a bite, I've chewed it a little bit, and he
The
comes
coins are
through
gonna-
the door. I'm gonna go, and it's all gonna just fall out.
It's all gonna fall
It's all
out.
gonna fall out. I'm amazed at how beautiful this man is. Wow! I wish I was him.
This is the man that comes through the door.
Wow, look at that jawline.
And as he sees you, and he sees you with that stuff, and he sees you eating it,
I like
he
it.
comes running up to you, and he knocks them out of your hand. And he says, "Don't eat the pasties.
Okay, I'm not
the
gonna
fuck?
eat it.
Don't eat the pasties."
Okay.
What are you gonna tell me what to do?
He already ate one of them, I think.
Why? No, he spit it out.
Why?
Yeah, I
Spit it
dry
out.
plopped out of my mouth.
He spit it out.
Why?
Why?
Are they
I
poisonous?
didn't eat my steak.
They're not good for you.
Okay.
Why?
Believe me. Trust me.
Are they high in
Grutz ain't gonna eat. Them.
Are they high in cholesterol?
Is the
The nutritionist in you.
They're what makes you
He
crazy.
says, "No, do not. Do
I'm gonna-
I can only tell you that I think they are bad for you.
I'm gonna use.
Are they
People
bad
who
for
eat
you?
Those, they act strange."
Oh.
Did they
Oh,
use him as bats?
maybe that guy, the bat guy.
Batman. Batman.
He says, "Who's Batman?"
Batman in forest runs around going, "Ah, yeah, 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 Batman. I'm a
Who
Batman.
are you? He says, "Who are you? I
Grutz!
do not know you all."
We're from the League of Roses.
I'm from Mordenshire. I'm
The
part
White
of the
Rose.
Order of the White Rose.
Okay.
So he's listening to you. Oh, Order of the White Rose.
Yes, Van Richten.
He's looking at you. You do not look like.
We got robbed by the Vistani.
Yeah, all of our
You are
stuff was
dressed
gone.
like Vistani.
We got
We-
robbed by them.
Who
What
are
are you
you?
talking about? I'm not even dressed.
Yeah, he's naked.
They,
Yeah.
they helped us.
I don't
get
leave a
into
thong
the-
on.
They helped us get into Barovia.
Do you know
But they
someone?
robbed us.
And then they stole all our shit.
Do you know someone named Irina?
Yes, I do.
Do you know anybody named?
Is she your girlfriend?
The Burgermeister sent us a letter to come help his daughter Irina.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
looking at you.
I can show you the letter.
I'm pulling out the letter.
We don't even know who this guy is yet.
Who are
It's his
you?
girl. It's his
Is
boyfriend.
that what you say? Are you guys
Yeah,
saying
who
that?
are you?
He says, "My name is Ismark. My name
It's
is
her
Ismark
boyfriend.
Kolyanovich."
While we're talking about this, have you seen?
Oh, you're related to Irina.
No.
I am.
Yeah.
Have
And
you?
the Burgermeister, I am the Burgermeister.
So Grutz,
Oh.
how much money would you spend on the Red Dragon wine compared to Eric? Red Dragon Crash.
So you have that
Red
barrel
Dragon
sitting
Crash.
next to you,
Yeah.
right?
You gotta show him the logo, you know. Like,
Yeah.
It says you have a barrel of Red Dragon
Yes.
Crush.
I fought a water elemental for
well,
it.
don't tell him that.
You have some crazy stories. I already quickly. I am. My mind is going crazy with you.
Have you seen a guy in full metal armor come through?
Oh, that's a good question.
He might have attacked anything he thought was evil. Paladin.
Paladin.
He was a paladin.
No,
Okay.
End's not here.
no. He says you are the first visitors I have seen in a long time.
Did End take the other
And,
door?
the other
There
guy,
was a church.
The other guy,
He
the
could've gone
Eric
to the
guy,
church.
comes from around the bar, and he stops. He sees. You can see he sees Ismark, and he immediately turns and he starts running back into the back. And Ismark turns to him. He says to you all, "Stay here. Do not eat pasties. Eat the wolf steaks.
All right.
Drink what is very watered down wine.
Okay.
Enjoy. I will be right back."
Okay.
And you see him go, and he's going back to the back, and you can hear him go into the back door.
With the
Eric!
belt.
You
Pulling
can
out
hear
the
him
belt.
yelling, "Eric, I need to talk to you about the pasties." You know, you can hear some talking going on in the
Because
back.
let's be honest, Eric may be the tavern owner, but the Burgermeister is probably one of the richest people in the town.
I think Eric is getting a health code
Well, I want
violation.
to know why we found a dead body with the Burgermeister's letter.
Yeah, that's true.
And why is this?
Maybe-
We all have different
Hey, maybe
priorities
he ate a
here.
pasty.
Grutz
There's
is
a lot
trying
of
to-
funny stuff that
Grutz is trying to sell the wine.
I'm wondering if this guy's the vampire who took the Burgermeister's position.
Yeah. He just doesn't want me to eat the pasties. He doesn't want me to be happy.
Is he pale?
No, I wouldn't eat the pasties.
I guess they're all pale.
They were all
What's wrong
pale.
with the
That was
pasties? Why
cloudy.
can't I eat my pasties?
So he
No,
comes
the-
back after a few minutes, and he says to you while he's standing, he says, "Are you enjoying the food?"
The steaks are good.
Good.
Juicy.
Someone told me not to
May
eat
I-
the pasties.
He says, "It's very hard to look at you. Please put a napkin or something over your lap.
This is racist. And
It's not racist, it's foul. May I join you?
Yes,
you could
go-
do
May I
it.
go
join
on.
you?"
Yes.
He says,
And
"I will.
nudistophobic.
I will buy your dinner."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I
We
will
got
pay for
robbed,
your
so we
dinner.
don't really have money.
He says, "Can I see the letter?"
Yes.
Which
We'll
What
show
do
He
you
takes
mean
it out of
which?
Grutz's
Show the
hand.
first
What do you
letter.
mean which?
Randolph
So he
takes
looks at
it.
this.
Randolph takes it off of Grutz's
He
hand.
looks at this. He says immediately, drops it. "This is signed by my father. My father
Village of
died last
Strahd?
night."
Your father. We found a dead body in the woods,
We did.
That
and
isn't-
this is
that
the
is-
second letter that.
That
we
is
got
not my
from him.
father.
That's N. It all makes sense.
He's looking at this letter. He
no,
says,
if he was Andy, he would have been older.
he's looking at this. He says, "This letter was not written by my
We
father.
would have known him by his chastity
That-
belts.
This is not my father's handwriting." He says, "This is not my father's handwriting."
Well, it
Can
went
I see
to.
the other letter?
Yes. I'll send him the other.
Oh, the handwriting.
So you don't have to hand it to him. He
Okay.
looks at it. It's okay. My camera's not on, so he's looking at it. You can see his face kind of lightens up, and he says, "This is my father's writing. But my father passed away last night." He says, "I need your help.
What do you need help with?
You look
Serena.
like I believe you are a rose."
Can you help us find the Vistani that robbed us?
Yeah, when we arose, we were robbed.
They robbed. They
Yes,
took
you
everything
mentioned
from
you
us.
were robbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Vistani.
Whoever.
Oh, I'm gonna give him the name. What the fuck does the guy?
Zintari.
Zentari robbed us.
Oh, Zintari. He says he is sketchy. Yes, he is a minion of the devil.
What's the law of the land for theft?
A minion of what?
The devil.
Oh,
What's the law of the land for theft?
that would explain it.
It depends. Depends on how much is
mean, they
taken.
said-
Oh, probably 1,000 plus gold.
Oh, yeah.
You had it. You came into Barovia with 1,000
No,
plus
mag-
gold.
Worth of
magic
items.
items. Gear.
He took all your You had
Yeah,
magic
Took all our
items.
shit.
He says,
Bastards.
I was looking at you. You do not look like. Look, ever since I was young, and my father was Burgermeister, every year, groups like you come in. I
I'm
see.
gonna lower my beard so it goes up to my face. You know, short
He's looking at it all.
I'm gonna expose myself completely with my
Is your legs crossed?
the books on my lap.
He's gonna with the what in your lap?
The
The books?
The magic books on his
He's
dick.
gonna rub his head. Oh,
They robbed
that
us pretty
scared
good.
me. That
They
scared
robbed
me.
us pretty good.
Well, you are dressed like Vistani. You are not dressed like what I
They gave us
expected.
only clothing, but what's gonna fit me? Look how big I am.
What's
So
gonna
I
fit
had to
me?
make
Look
a
at how
con.
tall I am.
Yeah, you we can fix. You, I can't.
Racist!
I'm not sure. We'll see what we can do.
Racist.
I will help you if you help me.
Yes, we just need help against finding it.
Well, what do you need?
Because we really need the stuff. that he
Says
took.
I have seen people like you come through every year of my life, and I've seen their heads on the spires and the gates of Ravenloft. I've never seen a group so ill prepared.
Well, we got
You
robbed.
You wear nothing. Yes, so
Yeah,
that explains something.
Our employer led us to apply to get all
Yeah,
this stuff.
Hi, this is all Hive's fault.
Yeah, this is Hive's fault.
In reality.
It was
he
Hives.
does.
What would you like
The
us to
leader
do?
of the Order of the Roses.
I thought the Roses was a organization by the famed vampire hunter
Van Richten died, and Hives took over.
Van Richten died?
Yeah,
Yep.
I was there. I saw it.
Well, we've heard some statements of that. You're the first that might confirm it.
Yeah.
There are many who believe he's here, but
Really?
he is a. There are many fables.
Well, you know,
about
he
him.
can fake his death. I believe it.
Intriguing.
He
I'd
could
follow
easily
it.
probably resurrect himself.
Well, there are all kinds of stories about him. There are stories that he is waiting for his chance to take over Barovia.
Well, technically, we're
He
the
wants-
best chance here.
The way I look
As
at
Grutz
you
crosses his
right
legs.
now. Listen. I have a proposal. I can help you maybe to get better outfitted.
Can you help
I
us
need
find Zenovich?
Zentari.
Zentari.
Zintari is one of those
Mist
Vistani.
travelers.
He travels. He's like
Since
he's like the wind.
like a thief, he deserves his hands being chopped off.
He is not often seen here in the village.
Bastard.
So I don't know.
We're on a new quest.
You can try
New
to
journey.
ask around, and I will ask for you as well. But I need help from you more than that.
Yeah,
What do
of
you need help
course.
with?
Even naked, an Order of White Rose helps people out.
Yeah.
All of you are half naked.
Even naked, you're a thing to be feared.
What do you mean? I'm fully clothed.
I have so many problems right now.
I
Yes,
can
you're
kill
the only
3 men
one.
with 1 pencil.
You and then.
Do you wanna see me do it?
Oh, my chest is exposed.
Yeah,
I can
you're-
kill 3 men with 1 pencil.
Says, all right, I have a proposal
He's
for
wearing
you
jorts
if you
because
can
of
help
his
me.
exposed chest.
There are several things that I am having problems. It's like seeing naked men is the last thing I needed to.
This
see
might be
them.
the only thing you need.
What are your problems, and what will you give us in return if we solve them?
And I will tell you my problems next week.
Oh.
Oh, a cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
I think we made good progress.
Yeah, we made it.
You actually caught up quite a bit.
We did
so
quite a lot.
Everybody say goodnight. I know it took a little
Good
while.
Good
night.
night.
I was trying to find a good place to stop.
Don't let the water elementals bite.
Oh, very nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, beware of water. Don't trust
Was it a water elemental?
It was a water weird,
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
which is pretty close.
Yeah.
I think it's not quite as common.